being turned to stone. Alright. Hang on. See if we can get him an invite. There we go. Alright, boys, let's do this. I should put casual league, but didn't check my last game. I should have called it a casual game, but that's not entirely accurate. Every game's a road to gold. Or road to platinum. Oh, what the hell? Wait, why am I looking at my last game? What the fuck? It doesn't let me, actually. Hello, Samaj. Yeah, I kind of got writer's block. Let me look at this last game. Oh! Hello, Samaj. 18-6-16, not bad. If I go top, I'm taking Leona fucking top lane. Good shit, Newman, good shit. That's how this fucking team composition. This team can't do shit worth of damage. Oh, well, now I fucking remember why. Yeah, these fuckers do nothing. Fucking trash is still trash. Yeah, it looks like Newman popped up there. What are we waiting on? All fail. Probably a smart idea. Also, I fixed up my internet, so hopefully we'll be getting some better speeds right now. So hopefully like the stream will be fine. I gotta replay I gotta beat all the DMC games again on the hardest difficulty because Megalyn wants to do this. Master Duel didn't need SSBM as there is no D ranking and being limited to players in your range just limits the decks you'll be against. Wait, so what happened with Master Duel? I heard that Master Duel did change up its matchmaking a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was stupid. No, I'm just thinking about like my essay. Also, Newhan, I did send you the $90, but I sent it to you as a business payment, so let me know if anything weird happens there, because they made it kind of weird. Because the way they were talking about it was like fucking, I don't know if you withdraw shit from PayPal or if you just like pay with PayPal. I don't know how you do it, but like they made it kind of weird when it came to withdrawing. So let me know if any complications arise there, and I'll just like... Well, just in case. Like, I'm no market expert, but if there actually is an economic crash, I'd rather pay you the $90 now than like have to pay you like $150 later. It's no problem. And not the only players who are in your... Wait, your exact rank? That seems kind of stupid. Yeah, that limits you fucking hard. Son of a bitch. As far as I know, I think it said you won't be getting the money until tomorrow, so you don't have to worry about getting it right away. I had to do that for tax purposes. They only gave me 84. 90. What the fuck? They only gave you $84? That's weird. Huh. I wonder why the fuck you lost fucking that's weird. Don't know why they take off $6 off you. Um. Newham, why do your payments come in 4 digits? Huh? Okay. All right. Here, let me fix that while we're still going for a fucking game. Actually, oh, yeah, sure, we can take care of it now. No one can see this anyways. I'll probably wait till, I'll send you like the $6 later, just to be on the safe side. Good lord, the fill. Alright, I'll just go ahead and pin here, $6. I'll just pin that for now. So that way I can send it to you later. Oh. And, oh, found a match. Well, we found a match and then nothing happened as a result. Oh, God, I love that shiz. Anyways, yeah, no, so, apparently this Wednesday I have to turn in... Maybe someone... Yeah, so apparently I have to submit all of my sources by Wednesday. I think I'll watch stream. Oh, alright. I guess we're doing solo and duo then. Oh, Lord of heaven. Oh boy. I can't wait to suffer. Hello, Smudge. Welcome back. Okie dokie. I'm not. All I know is pain. Yeah, I was hoping that would be the game. Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense on paper. Flex is like fucking, Smalaj, if you're watching and you want to play, we can take turns. I guess, like, the idea behind it is fucking, yeah, we can just move. I don't really know. It's kind of weird. Now, wait again. Thank you for running some Upstart Goblins and Sacred Beast. Isn't Upstart Goblin limited to 1, or is that just in TCG? What event festival do you think will come next? Fusions? Man, I hate to be a fucking downer, but goodness, run a Kali, you run a Baki, you cowards. Three Upstart Goblins? I mean, you really don't need draw power in Sacred Beast, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, we're jungle? Alright. Akali so bad now. Is your friend to Akali there? No, that's bad, Elia. Oh. I mean, dude, you're literally drawing +3 every fucking turn, you know? Like, it helps. I mean, I guess, but like, do you really need that much fucking draw power when you're literally +2? You're getting at least +2 every turn. Unless you get really unlucky and you're finding someone with a lot of spell popping, you're getting +2 like every turn. Well, technically +3 because of draw power. Honestly, fucking Lost Paradise is stupidly silly. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Now you guys care about the matchup. Well, I won't run 3 upstarts, but maybe 1 or 2. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, it's up to you. I think you should be running 3 of them if you're going to run them. It's because they don't really do anything but take up space, you know? Like, Upstart Goblin, unironically, is not even a +1. It's a flat 0. The Sacred Beasts are good until you go against me. I don't want to hear from the guy who just sets up an entire board for negates. Oh, Baki. Okay. He's referring to a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. It's against Sacred Beast monsters faster, but still testing. Bruh, Sacred Beasts are fucking spoiled. They have like 5 searchers in their archetype. Alright, let's go jungle card this. Holy fuck, like, unironically, literally fucking 4 searchers. When I was testing the decks out today, playing, like, in real life, it never occurred to me just how fucking easy like, I always knew they were good. I always knew they kind of didn't break easily. I always knew that, but, like, holy fuck. Remembering that even the spell card there fucking searches basically anything to summon them. Hello, Yellow Hasher. We're gonna need fucking Call by the Grave to negate Ashes and Effect Veilers. That's a smarter idea. I think it'd be a much smarter idea to build against negates than it would be to actually build draw power. That's a pretty cool design, even. Kind of reminds me of that Final Fantasy chick a little bit. I'm not into necrophilia, but well, you did sleep with somebody at a graveyard. Alright, we're going in. Alright, we're going in. Udro vs. Ramfist on Northstar Thug. Oh man, can I tell you how fucking like disheartened I was? Because I am part of a Fist of Northstar server. Not the one that plays the mobile game, but a different one. With some people, and they were unironically saying today that they think like Amoeba power creeps Ray, and I'm like, holy fuck, is this what the general consensus among these people is? Oh no. Low key just got a little disappointed there. My faith in humanity broke a tad bit. Alright, so we got the badass new Karka skin. Let's go. We're on fire. Yeah, well, so they kind of believe that everyone who shows up in the series power creeps everyone beforehand. So they think that Amoeba power creeps Ray. And I'm just like, nothing but pain. Pain.
Welcome to
I don't get it, man. Seven scream up. I'm pretty sure Jaggy could win against Amiibo, lol.
30 seconds until
I don't know if Jaggy could, but well, I mean, by their logic, Jaggy would be stronger than Shin and them, even though Kenshiro says he's weaker than Shin. They would just say Kenshiro's unreliable. Because Jaggy's able to scratch Kenshiro. You know, a stronger Kenshiro. Actually, unironically, I kind of want to ask them if they think Jaggy would beat Shin in the fight. I kind of want to ask them that. Because by their logic, they'd have to say yes.
a summoner has reconnected.
We got a lot of fucking EP on this team, actually. Holy fuck. I picked jungle before he picked Gragas, right? No, like, Amiya might know some shit, but a lot of his stuff can backfire against him, lol. That is true, but he does know Nanto Seiken. So if he just... ironically enough, does cook onto the battle of Nanto Seiken. Well, fuck, it's because, like, the second Kenshiro got over his, like, oh, it's not Toki, he fucking floored Amoeba. And in fairness to Jaggy... No, Jaggy got completely fodderized too, actually. Although, in fairness, Kenshiro never had issues fighting Jaggy. And Jaggy with Nanto Seiken was still able to cut Kenshiro and catch him off guard. Which means he would still have to be fast enough to, like, catch him off guard even a little bit. And Kenshiro was fully bloodlusted, so you can't argue he dropped his guard or anything. I think in Toki Gaiden it's... Hello, Blaze. I think in Toki Gaiden it's confirmed that Amiibo learns Hokuto Shinken from Jaggy. I think it's kind of stated they both teach each other Nanto and Hokuto. If we're letting Jaggy fight dirty, then yeah, Jaggy should probably beat Amiibo in a fight. If we're allowing Jaggy to actually plan, then yeah. Alright, so Yon already killed Gragas, wonderful. Hey, so how's your day? Pretty good, Virgil. Hello. I'm streaming a bit. Only streaming right now because I'm kind of like on writer's block for the essay, and if I keep thinking about it, I'm not gonna figure out what to do. Anyways, yeah, no. Well, it's kind of like the Amiibo. It's kind of like Yuta, because the problem I have with Yuta a little bit is like, I mean, I can't see Jaggy fighting fair, lol. No, that's true. That's true. It's just kind of like when I think about like fighting Amiibo, like, or not Amiibo, fighting Yuta, like, do I give them like Yuta's like fucking prep? Like, do I give him a plan against the character since that's in character for him? You know, let's actually back up real quickly. No, that's stupid. I'll die. Woo! I go out of my lane. I hope he doesn't die. Holy ooh, the greed. The greed on that Yasuo. Persona on its own. That is true, but he did plan to like burn the building. No, like, Jaggy fights dirty for sure. Like, make no mistake. Jaggy does fight dirty. And I think that could give him an advantage against some fighters. But I really don't see it helping out against too many fighters. Against Amiibo, though, I think it's fair game. I don't think Persona scales above tier 2 without SMT. It might get tier 1, like 1C maybe. I'm gonna come for a gank on bot lane, see if I can make anything happen there. You guys doing a gank? Alright. Not exactly what I want to so I remember Mangler saying the last stream Architects left in the demon world for 1700 years before getting to Sparta. Do you know where that time frame was confirmed? It wasn't confirmed. So Mangler's argument comes from a statement from Matier, where Matier says she stopped counting her age, I think, 200 years ago. Well, so here's the thing. Assyria's Jaggy's not entirely weak, especially if you read Jaggy Gaiden. He has the 1000 arm tech. He has the 1000 hand technique from Feyon. Which, granted, at this point, I actually don't think Blue Sky and North Star scale to each other anymore. Hang on. Fuck. Careful there, Newman, careful. Is Soul Calibur star level? I'm pretty sure you can argue Soul Calibur's like tier 2 for its top tiers. I'm pretty sure it's got some tier 2 scaling there. Alright, I'm gonna try and hit 6. Thankfully, no ganks really occurred so far. When Camille is at Dante and Trisha friends lower the answer that they are something more than that, how are we supposed to interpret that? Oh, they're family. Yujiro fight Soul Calibers. Yujiro, man, Yujiro can't even fight in versus that scale the Baki. Most of the people there would beat him in a fight. Oh, you know, I got back. I'm gonna die. Man, my clears have been kind of trash recently. What the fuck? Like, so Yujiro, like, the problem with Yujiro is that he's the strongest fighter of his verse. So, we have no idea how he would actually do against someone who could actually fight him. Oh, knew that's easy kill. Knew that's easy kill. Beautiful. Just let it go. Just let it go. Beautiful. I think Baki still, but the biting. Zim, you gotta play Persona 4 Ultimate anytime soon? I might play it when that code comes back, but I haven't practiced it in a fat minute. And with my essay currently going on, like, I'd rather wait till I get done with like the college before I like start practicing anything. That's fine. I think he's Yellow Hasher. He said without SMT. He's saying, so how high can you get Persona by itself? It's saying before Nightmare. I think it's something like she stopped counting her age like over 100 years ago. No, like Jackie is less skilled than the others for sure, but he's not, like, he's still a Hokuto Shinken master. At the end of the day, Kishiro confirms that. Jack just wants to prove he's not trash in Baki at this point. That's what he wants to prove. He wants to prove that he's not like just Yujiro's like Baki's like second.
An enemy has been slain.
Can anyone secure that? Can you guys just scare them off? Just scare them off, man. Come on. Easy.
An enemy has been slain.
You don't get him! Oh, damn it. Oh, that's lame. Oh, well, fuck. Now I got back up. I'm gonna be honest with you, and you probably should have shown up with Brand earlier, but that's fine. So Amoeba could be less skilled on Jaggy? Well, so Amoeba stated that in the Amoeba Isekai, he is stated to be strong. He is stated to be a master of both Hokuto Shinken and Ento Seiken. So, the argument Mangler presents. Hang on, I'm gonna wait till my mic can heal up. The idea Mangler presents on the table is that Montier probably kept track of her age for around 200 years. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, you know what? You did get the kill. That's pretty good. Ashe is just starving on assists. That's fine. What's Katarina doing? Yeah, we have no way to confirm how long Argo Sex was in the Demon World. Or how long he was alone, for the most part. You can ask Mangler himself. Maybe he has like a dip. Maybe he found some evidence that I just didn't hear about. But I did the research for DMC2 and I don't remember there being anything that would imply directly a 300-year, like, since Argo Sex was sealed away. Gragas is gonna die again. Maybe not. Yeah, he's still gonna die. Holy fuck. How the... Whatever, I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna be happy.
An ally has been slain.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get flamed by our fucking support already. I was gonna gank mid.
An enemy has been slain.
Fuck! Oh. Let's see, can I get that kill or no? Oh, she had enough for one W. Are you fucking kidding me? Argus X turns is the most powerful for years and install even one himself. Wretched stomps Ashe. Is Ashe more powerful than Red? What the hell? Nah, that was kind of lame. I guess she had just an... She had... No, she didn't. Needly healed her. Yeah, Needly has it built a heal as W. Or, I think it's her E. Oh, I'm playing this game so fucking long. I know what every champion does, but I keep forgetting on occasion to, like, factor in, like, players not being complete fucking trash.
An enemy has been slain.
First chunk for Samadra. Madara doesn't fight anybody. Like... Madara gets wrecked by all of Dragon Ball. Except for, like, well, everything past, like, Super Saiyan, for sure. Unless, like, Boruto's upgrade them.
Wouldn't matter if it did. It wouldn't backscale the Madara.
Man, until it does.
Your team has destroyed.
No, it really wouldn't. The best you could say is it would backscale the Kaguya, and that's even when Kaguya scales way above Madara.
I'm getting flamed. In fairness, I haven't been ganking as much this game as I probably should be.
Shut down.
Yeah, he's got that.
Your turret has been destroyed. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
And maybe Grags would stop fucking playing this carry fucking 5 seconds. Madara versus Raditz. Pretty sure Raditz actually Raditz might lose to Madara.
I think that depends on where you want to scale Raditz in terms of speed.
Alright, he wants to fucking do it. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. Let go. I don't know what, like, I mean, I guess I could have been a little more aggro, but it's like, I'm trying to farm up just a little bit so I could do something a little more. Alright, I need to go back to base. Kaguya versus Mundus? Wow. Dude, stop with the fucking... Stop. Holy fuck. Alright.
I just logged in the Master Duel and there's like, here's 1,000 gems. It's like, no, thank you, sir. Can I have 1,000 ultra rares though? Can I exchange gems for ultra rares? I don't need gems. I need material.
Oh yeah, I need to convert with some material I got from... Oh, what the fuck? No warding on our side. Now Neely can come into our jungle. Wonderful. And we're not even losing by that. Neely has Majia's Soul Stealer. Oh my goodness, they're taking my jungle camps. Oh, that's rich. That is absolutely rich. That's what I don't fucking like about people. It's like they fucking... Oh, okay. Wow. The fact that that worked. I thought we could play at least 440 gems for daily missions, but beyond that, there's no reason to keep playing. The problem with Master Duel is that it has nothing to do to have fun, like besides playing with friends. And it's like, well, that can only get you so far. Tag duel, casual. Like, tag duels will make the game a lot more fun. But they'd have to code in so much weird shit with tag duels, so I can kind of understand why they don't. Brand got by himself? I guess Brand decided to become the jungler now. I'm fine, you and I have a meat shield in case she tries to Q me. Oh, fuck. I'll try and help you out a little bit, Nguyen, since apparently your own support doesn't want to help you for some reason. Alright. That's warded, are you kidding me? Alright, just defend for now. Apparently it's warded. Oh! That explains it. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Poor bastard.
Oh, she's not gonna get the kill?
Has been slain. Shut down.
Alright.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh boy. Yep. Question about his Argo Sax link. I mean, I'm the one who like people who like reps Argo Sax more, but I don't know if anyone's gonna join later. Are you kidding me? Alright, I need to grab that fucking blue buff.
Your team has
It's fucking annoying. My brother's fucking asking me fucking like. I just haven't logged in off that minute. Fuck. They're gonna die.
rampage.
Is he gonna die? Yeah, he's gonna die for sure. I mean, they could try and go in and help him.
Shut down.
Fuck.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh. Hang on, fucking bird keeps fucking messing me. I think I'm gonna take jungle off my fucking camp for a little bit. These people want so much fucking aggro. Like, I've given aggro before, but like then when I give aggro, my teammates are like, why are you being so aggro? Never satisfies people. That's a stupid check. There we go. Alright. There's no reason to do this. Unless of course we're just gonna do it then.
Oh, bow before the mighty ballista.
What the fuck? What the hell are you playing?
Nah, somebody tried to use like free like pots of extravagance to bring out their Grand Maju, and they thought that they won, but then I'm just like, ballista, take his attack to 0 and fuck him in the ass.
Get the dragon! Get the dragon! What are you guys doing?
An enemy has been slain.
Alright.
An ally has been slain.
Oh my goodness. Alright, Garen's pushing. How strong and fast is Gilver?
Your turret has been destroyed.
That depends.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm getting fucking annoyed right now. My brother's asking me for his fucking password for his fucking Game Pass, and it's like, holy fuck, my guy, what the fuck do you need Game Pass for? Son of a bitch. There, guys. Oh, it's new. I thought it was Mangler. It's Kyle. What the fuck? I knew it. What the fuck? What the fuck was all that?
You have slain an enemy.
Why the fuck were all of you guys just watching? Imagine they gave Ray Fisher the next Demon King Devil May Cry 6 or Moonus they did Devil May Cry 1 release. Is that who voiced Moonus? Son of a bitch. He has 2 rank mostly. No, so like, yeah, Gilbert would. What? Oh my goodness. Fuck, I'm gonna run back. You should be careful there, cat. Voice Darkseid and Zack Snyder's Justice League? Hmm. Oh my goodness. Dude, what the fuck do you need Game Pass for, my guy? Your friend doesn't even fucking oh, does he play on Xbox? Oh, he probably need. Hang on. Oh, wow. I just ate that. Holy fuck. I mean, I'm dealing damage at this point, which is fine. Not by will, but he was a servant will. Is Amiibo a master on something? Amiibo stayed to be a master of Nato and Hokuto, technically, in his Isekai.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
It's alright, Ewan. Is there a question you answers when I get home? I shall address them, though I must walk for a while. It seems someone has questions for you, yes, Mangler? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna grab the actual dragon.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Alright.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm fine with that. Can you help me take this new one? Oh, wait, fuck. My smite's gonna be over. Oh, fuck. We can probably do. Oh.
Shut down.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, the fucking problem is my brother's fucking messaging me back and forth right now about fucking Game Pass. And I guess I don't know what the fuck my Hotmail password is. Could have sworn it's the fucking one I told him about. I'll go back up a little bit here. So I can't focus all the way on this right now. If he's a master, won't that imply you should know every pressure point and what it does? So Amiibo actually states he learned pressure points. Amiibo's direct statements are that he learned new pressure points. Like, he was supposed to report to Rao any of the findings he had. My guy, I literally just got fucking. Oh, good lord. Oh, I understand. He fucking has a gold problem. Yeah, he can't play online because of fucking. Yeah, alright. Well. I'll infuse Korra versus Jane for My Life as a Teenage Robot. I'm not too sure where Korra scales at. Don't have Bond struggling an older Terry Silver and older Chosen. So I explain the confusion he had against Kenshiro. Let me the confusion he had against Kenshiro. The whole point of the Amoeba fight between him and Jaggy is that even if you know the pressure points, you don't have Hokuto Shinken. Amoeba had a derivative style that was self-taught. It's not that he couldn't use pressure points, it's that he just couldn't do it as good as Kenshiro can. Damn it. I think I better fucking cost me this game. I'm pretty sure Jenny has continental scaling. I mean, it's still winnable, but we also don't really have any tanks. I think if Gragas had picked someone a little better. If this Gragas didn't fucking play so damn risky, we wouldn't be having this problem right now. What the hell is Gragas doing? Why am I being pinged exactly? Okay. I'm gonna get flamed right now, probably. I mean, I guess it is a jungle gap, but like fucking, Yom was beating up Gragas without his jungle's help. Alright, we lost Dragon.
An enemy has been slain.
Fuck that noise. Son of a bitch, man. If I find out my Microsoft account's been fucking hit too, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. You don't think Aang is stronger than Korra? Yeah. Gragas is holding top lane.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has
Good
been
shit,
slain.
Ewan. Yeah, I've never watched Legend of Korra, but yeah, I know a lot of people think Korra Aang is stronger than Korra. Don't know why though. I think it's just because like they think that's because like Aang was born in war times that makes him stronger. I mean, in fairness, he's probably a better bender than Korra, but I don't know if like you can argue he's stronger. Because I mean, I guess you could argue like technically like without the Avatar state he's stronger, or she. No, he pressed my base and started out. Yeah, but Amiibo says he learned a new pressure point.
Your inhibitor is
So, Hoktor Shinken only uses 700 of the 1,000 pressure points that are known. So, there's actually a massive number of pressure points that are fair game that Amiibo could learn. Because Hoktor Ryukin uses over 1,000 of them. Hoktor Shinken only uses 700. Dance 4-0 versus this party. I mean, I could argue that fucking Despair and Body would still win. Especially if we use the Majin form argument, I can make that argument pretty easily. This guy, man.
inhibitor has been destroyed. Shut down. Shut down.
Despair wins unless he gets hit by the Bringer. Ryu Hayabusa versus Comic Ryu? I'm not sure what you mean by. Oh, I don't know what you mean by Comic Ryu.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Double kill.
Despair wins unless Kyrie gets crowd time to talk aloud. Alright. Alright. Well, good job. We managed to kill most of them. What does the Bringer's abilities too? Yeah, but the Bringer has AP. Like the. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think you could still argue that because this. Oh no! Yikes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. If we argue Spirit Body fought like fucking could actually fucking like take a punch from fucking Majin form, I think you could just argue that like fucking he'd be stronger than DMC4 Dante. Because Majin form is Dante's complete demonic power, and we saw when Virgil did that. Well, I mean that guy sent Dante flying through a fucking tower. Problem is, Bringer does not scale higher than Majin form. We don't know where Majin form scales in reference. Bringer scales higher than Virgil at the time of 5? What the fuck? After a month blood boost? Yeah, but he was already strong enough before the blood boost to take over the entirety of the demon world. He literally became a king, like, overnight. Actually, no. How long did we ever find out how long Urizen was around before fucking like when V did it? Hang on, they're gonna get fucking dragon off that. We gotta kill him right now. Oh. Gragas with the lag? Hang on. I don't think we have a time frame to confirm how long Urizen was around before he took over the demon world, right? No, actually, wait, yeah, the tree was only around for 2 days! Alright. Beautiful. Good luck. I'll be on call this over. Okay, so we know the tree was up for only a few days. And fucking... So the only blood boost Urizen could have gotten would have been in those 2 days. Oh, that's being the coping. Alright, let me fucking do. Oh my goodness. This is fucking infuriating. Dante's saying in that chair for a month. No, but Urizen when he starts the fucking fight against Dante, the tree wasn't up for a fucking month. Hang on, I gotta fucking go to my fucking email account. I fucking hate this so much. Hang on. Hang on one second. Hang on, Ewan. I gotta fucking do this shit real quickly. Oh. This man. 1 second. No. All right. Cavalier stomps if we don't equalize. Alright, Neil, whenever you're ready. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm getting rid of fucking jungle. Fuck add radical support. Actually, no, not support. I'll go mid lane. Go for it. Credo versus Cavalier's only a good matchup if you... So the problem is that we don't know how good Cavalier does in the fight against fucking... Well, so... Thanks to Visions of V, we know Cavalier gets fucking destroyed without ever fighting, like, V, really. And we don't really know how long the fight with Dante lasts. Like, we have no idea how to, like, tell what that fight's about. About a week or two at most. I'm pretty sure the trade wasn't up that long. I'm gonna show you some scanner measures. Alright. I mean, I do think if it can fight Dante in any real capacity, then yeah, it would scale higher than where Credo would scale at for sure. I mean, Credo like doesn't like so DMC4 scaling is kind of weird because like someone said the Savior versus Despair Embodied. Like technically, the Savior has enough power to kill Dante or at least hurt Dante since he does choose to use Dreadnought. Again, like this is gonna be difference of opinion on how high you want to scale Majin Form. But I'm pretty sure the tree's only been around for like 2 days. I don't recall the tree ever having like an actual time setup. So in the novels, apparently Dante uses Dreadnought against the Savior, specifically the Savior's giant laser cannon attack. Apparently, what grade did I get for that? What did I get?
I finished being revived with the power of water shield.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said I finished being revived with the power of the modern shield. I am rejuvenated. I had to walk home, so I
Alright.
showered out.
Why use Dreadnought when you can Royal Guard? Dreadnought's just like the final version of Royal Guard. Is V
So,
that...
I was going to explain basically the reasoning. I was not trying to say that Nero's Bringer was above DMC5 here. My messages were separated. What I was saying was that Nero's Bringer should be above, like, much like Dante, should be above any version of, like, DMC2 Dante. I'm not talking, like, the Majin form specifically, but if we use the scaling of the Savior and its level of power and its feats against Dante, you could argue it could contest Majin form. Because the Savior could contest Dreadnought.
Well, so the problem is that, like, no, it doesn't contest Dreadnought. So the problem is that we don't
does.
know. Does it say
It
that
does.
Dreadnought was going to break under the Savior's attack?
It says that Dreadnought barely was able to hold it up, and Dreadnought, like, Dante couldn't physically move from the position while he was in Dreadnought. So he actually, like, due to just the sheer amount of power. So the Savior's blast was enough to keep him pinned to the position. Dreadnought was the only thing keeping him moving.
Again, I understand Dreadnought's a powerful attack, but the problem is that we just don't have, like, an upper skill ceiling for where Majin Form would be at.
So the issue I have with scaling Majin Form to Urizen is that if Dante took Majin Form at DMC4, we would automatically assume it's stronger than what it would be at 2, because Dante has more demonic power later on.
Well, not necessarily, because it's just like, so having more demonic power. Again, so Majin Form, at least, I think it's described this way in the art book, is just 100% Dante's full demonic power.
Yeah, but we assume his full demonic power increases over time. Yeah, we wouldn't assume it stays the same.
Well, keep in mind, he can't use his full demonic power at all times. Like, he literally uses the transformation that gives him a fraction of it.
His full stamina and energy still increases regardless. Just because he can't manifest or use most of it doesn't mean the totality of it doesn't increase.
Well, we don't know. Well, actually, we don't know if, like, demons are capped at a certain limit. And even then, to be fair, it's like, again, like, let's say he got stronger, okay, but it's like, the problem is that the upper limits of, hang on, we don't want that smite. Let's go ahead and do ignite. There you go. Seems like an outlier. Just saying Dante's called devil, etc. multiple times. Hang on. Zam, you might be confusing with unlocking his full power with more because it would mean Dante can't get stronger. Well, no, so the problem is that, like, when they become, like, full demon, again, like, using Urizen as an example, we can't confirm Virgil got stronger since he was dying of corruption, or assuming he didn't just, again, like, DeLorean it over to DMC5. We can't really confirm he got stronger as he was dying to death.
Because he still has human blood in his body.
We actually don't know if his blood's still human. He literally got black veins coursing through his body.
Well, he's also still a demon, so any time he spends in the demon world, he'd be getting stronger just by being around demonic energy. He's still Sparta, so he still gets the passive growth development. Any damage he inflicts or receives. He has like 5 different sources.
Well, so the problem is that, like, by that logic, he wouldn't be dying.
No, okay. So what I'm saying is that he's just getting like more stamina, more raw power, but that doesn't give him resistance to the corruption.
Well, so like
because the corruption is targeting his humanity.
But we already know that in DMC, the stronger you are, the more powerful you be. Like, the more you can overpower and shit. So like,
no, but we didn't. For starters, we haven't.
Okay.
I was gonna say there's nothing that like proves that would allow him to go over the corruption though.
Well, I
It was
mean,
also specifically when he was in like a weakened state, and it's always been inside of him.
yeah, but it contradicts narrative. I'm pretty sure
What?
the intent is that he's literally just at the same level he was back in
Wait.
DMC one.
What do you mean contradicts narrative? Nothing. Okay, so
That's
the
a
character.
That's Faye saying that.
No, I know. I'm saying Virgil being in or above Demon King level doesn't contradict any narrative at all. Because as soon as he becomes yours, and he immediately takes over the demon world. Like, there's nothing that was called to be a demon. Well, Nello specifically is referred to as, his name specifically means Black Angel, which just means one who initially served the Lords of Light, that has been turned over.
Oh my goodness, is that a fucking vein top? Lamau the Cosmic Skims in, I gifted the one from a long time ago. Nice. Sorry, I just...
Sea urchins will overeat kelp forests and leave thousands of fish homeless because otters eat sea urchins. The hell?
So which time is that otters are landlords? Games say the body was reaching its limit. Oh, so that's kind of where the issue comes in. So in any other circumstance, Mangler would be 100% correct on Virgil's strength increases. The problem is that we have no idea what the corruption actually does to him. So I don't think it's fair to say he gets the passive human blood boost when his blood's like black.
It clearly deteriorates his body. I'm just saying, like, you could be getting more raw power, and that wouldn't necessarily, like, grant you the ability to heal yourself.
I don't think we can make that argument with DMC3. Alright, I don't think we can make that argument with DMC. Because we literally argue demons can self-actualize, and the stronger they are, the more they can do. So it doesn't make narrative sense if Virgil's gaining enough power to fight Dante.
Do we not assume that Mundus also wanted him to suffer, and that was Mundus' desire?
Yeah, but you can literally... Again, but Virgil would be so strong, he could one-shot Mundus by this point!
No, but he's had the corruption on his body for like 10 years at this point with no, like, collective will to fight back.
Collective will?
Finally free.
Oh, wait. Plus his mind scramble, I think stay the visions of V. Okay, but for how long then? Mangler, he can't barely send him up to killing 2 demons. I mean, he kills demons pretty easily though. He knows when to
like his feats speak for themselves. He ripped off near. That's already physically speaking, he would already steal the
he has to.
So the argument that he was Nello.
Actually, I'm not sure if I agree with him scaling above the Bringer. That the Bringer literally proves to be his sword. Maybe it just went back to its owner.
No, there's no evidence for that.
There's no evidence for that. He literally turns it back into the sword.
The Bringer also consistently has instinctive reaction and feats of that. It literally reacts to any danger or anything it perceives as danger. You can argue Yamato's trying to reach out to him, but Nero at this point is already aware. So Virgil even being able to slip past that and grab Nero and catch him off guard already means that he'd be faster than him. And I'm not willing to just assume he's just somehow weaker but faster when he rips the energy from his body. He literally resists the change in the name concept when he's put under subconscious for 9 years. Then he starts resisting it after the fact. Like, Moon just gives him the amulet and he's like, yeah, whatever. Mangler, why Devilbringer would react on this danger against its own owner? It's not near... Virgil is not its own owner. That's Yamato.
Dude. Well, no, they're one and the same.
No.
Yes, it literally turns into the sword. He doesn't yank the sword out of the arm.
That's incorrect. The Bringer is literally Nero's own power. Yamato's rested inside of it, and it has a connection with him because it assumes, oh, hey, you're like Virgil because you have his soul. But then Virgil shows up and it's like, oh, yes. Come get me, Daddy.
And after it absorbed the sword, it became one and the same.
After he ripped it off, though.
No!
It's still physically attached to Nero's body.
Yes, but it's now the sword Yamato.
Yes, after he ripped it off of his body.
So in your mind, it makes more sense for these to be 2 separate items that can transform interchangeably with each other than them being just one and the same after they were absorbed?
First of all, they don't transform interchangeably. The is summoned by the bringer.
I
then
literally
causes-
see Virgil turn the sword and the arm back and forth, and it's all shown in the time
After
game.
he rips it off.
Wouldn't it make more logical? Okay, so by your logic, Virgil transmutated the arm into his sword? Why? Why not just take it out of the arm? Why would he even need to rip off his son's arm? He could just take the sword that way!
Because it's contained within the bringer.
He already...
Under his control.
Okay, but why does he have to rip off the arm then? Why doesn't... Like, by your logic, the sword would have...
It's contained within the bringer.
But why? Okay, but he already has his hands on the bringer, so why does the bringer need to turn into the sword if it's contained in the bringer?
Enemy has been slain.
See, that's the part that... That's the...
No, hang on. Repeat that again.
Okay, if Virgil already has his hands on the bringer, and your argument is the bringer acts as like a sheet towards Yamato, why does he need the arm then? Why not just grab it, the sword, from inside the bringer, since he should be able to do that, and not rip off the bringer's arm?
Why should he be able to do that?
Because he can fucking turn the arm into his sword! So why can he do that, but he can't take his sword out?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Again, he turns it on into the sword after he separates it from the arm.
Okay, but why would the arm lose power then? Or why would the arm lose its ownership to Nero? What
It's no longer connected to Nero's body at this point.
Only the divine may judge.
It doesn't have access to any of like his source of power or his soul. It's physically
didn't you just
separated
say
from
the bringer was the source of Nero's demonic power? And isn't that how it's applied in
No.
DMC 4 as well?
No. It was literally a form of his demonic power manifested on his body.
So why wouldn't
It's
it
his
have
own power, yes, but it's also physically attached to his body. If you extract it or rip it off, he loses it. He would have to manifest another one from inside his soul.
Reinforce your argument, Virgil is running out of time. Hang on, Devil, I'm in the middle of a lane thing. I'll check it out. I'll check out what you're saying right now.
I think this can literally steal Yamato from the bringer. He was already inside the Savior at that point.
That's actually wrong. No, he steals it from the outside, remember? In the cutscene?
No. He's inside the Savior's arm. And he literally
Well,
makes it.
no.
It's also confirmed
He's not
in
inside the
novel.
Savior.
No. He's inside the Savior's arm.
No.
Like, literally
He's
inside-
being grabbed by the Savior's hand. That's
Yes,
That's not being
inside
inside
the fucking hand.
Wait. So your logic of inside is also on the palm of someone's hand?
No, the point I'm trying to make is that in that case, you can't really make that argument because he's like physically touching it, and the Savior, not the Savior, Sanctius can freely manipulate any matter or anything within the Savior. The bringer is literally physically touching.
See, this is the problem, is that he's not within the Savior. Like, we don't see this
He
ability.
doesn't have to be.
Okay, you're saying he can
Physically
manipulate...
surrounded by its hand.
That doesn't make you within it, though.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay, so you're saying
Like,
the Savior can
okay.
manipulate anything within itself. Nero's not within it.
No. The Sanctius can manipulate anything within or touching the Savior.
Okay.
That's literally shown in Deadly Fortune. Like, he pulls Yamato from whatever location of the Savior that he wants.
Because at that point he already has it, right?
Yeah, but there's nothing establishing that it needs to be inside. That's what they pulled it
Oh,
out.
damn it.
Also, this argument doesn't really work under your Virgil example because Sanctius has no connection to the Yamato at all.
Has been slain.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure if I were to ask Katuna or Matt, they would tell me the Devilbringer and the Savior are one and the same. Like, they're so...
Devilbringer and Yamato.
They literally be... I'm sorry. So, like, why does Virgil bother turning it back? Like, I'm sorry, but, like, that fucking taunt could not be any more clearer.
What do you mean turning it back?
When, in the taunt, Virgil turns Yamato back into the Devilbringer. He doesn't pull the Devilbringer out of it. He doesn't have a separate item. The Yamato becomes
Because
the Devilbringer.
at that point, he's taken it, and it's also stated by V, he absorbs the Devilbringer. Because now that power is his. Because he took it off of Nero's body.
Which you say doesn't have any
That
power
is
anymore.
so fucking difficult to understand
Because you're
this.
saying it doesn't have power when it leaves Nero.
Dude, Nero loses his devil trigger after that.
Yes,
He loses
well,
his healing factor. He loses everything.
No. He loses his devil trigger mainly because he lost the thing that led him devil trigger.
No, Effetti, you don't get to say contradiction when you literally use before the nightmare to support your points when your narrator for the points that you present is objectively wrong.
I'm gonna be honest here. I'm pretty sure the intent behind like that showing is that when the Devilbringer absorbed Yamato, it became one and the same. Like his Devil triggers.
Well, wait, hang on. I have a question. I have to explain this. I saw this earlier in chat. Hang on. Explain this everything under your time frame. Okay, so DMC2's instruction manual confirms that a few centuries before the events, a few centuries being 3, so 300 years before the events of before the events of DMC2, basically Numeri Island is visited by like the most evil god, and the Guardians essentially need to help from like basically the most skilled swordsman from a foreign land, which is intended to reference the Sparta basically coming to aid them in the battle against Argosax. Why can't do Devilbringer's moveset?
Good shit,
Well, they probably just wanted him to play like Virgil, for being honest.
Let me see if I can help out here a little bit.
Objectively wrong, not fan, lol. Dude,
Hang on.
tell me that the before the nightmare statement isn't objectively wrong. I will absolutely debate you on that.
Okay, I'll go this way.
It literally says, against the power of Dante, which forced moved his back, Argosax was nothing special. The narrator completely ignores the fact that he needed Daddy's sword to go and fight and contest Mundus. And then when he fights him later in the human world, the Trinity of Fate's English summary confirms that Trish is the reason he's able to beat him. That Trish's humanity boost gives him the power to defeat Mundus. Which you could already use that if you open your eyes and literally watch the game. Because she shoots him full of her fucking lightning. And then he shoots Mundus immediately and seals him away. When all of his previous attacks were doing jack shit.
Honestly, can I just not fight ranged top laners, please? Thank you, Shaco. Alright, hang on.
What was that stated? DMC2's instruction.
Okay.
No, we were talking about DMC5. Eddie, I said that you don't get to provide contradictions when you literally believe the stuff from before the nightmare. That's what I was referencing. And I was providing the example for that statement. Come on, keep up.
Hang on. Alright. Actually, my CS is not bad. Oh, fuck!
Dante says to Virgil, you tore off your own son's arm for power. Was he referring to the power coming from the bringer or tearing off the arm leading the crew? I'm assuming he's referring to the entire process, but he could be referring to both. Because technically speaking, the entire purpose of getting the arm was not to get the power of the bringer, but the Yamato. So, you could argue since he's... Well, so here's the thing. Virgil's goals aren't to get the fruit at the beginning of the game. He just wants to live. He just assumes that, like, hey, if I separate my humanity, I'll be able to save myself from this stupid corruption. And, well, it didn't turn out that way.
Well, I mean, it kind of did. The corruption did leave, regardless.
Okay, but not exactly the 1-to-1.
I mean, it worked. I see results. Dude, that's all I see.
He is literally like, he has the biggest oh shit face. Did I really do that?
Well, V's also a little silly. I mean, who calls themselves V?
Dude, he's literally the hero you made in the game.
Well, listen. He's literally 2 days old. How can we trust his judgment?
Okay, see, that's better. Stupid, but still better.
He was quite literally born yesterday.
Or the day before yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, give or take some statements. Or give or take some time frames.
I'm sorry, would you prefer if him said, I am but 1 day old? The saying can be more accurate.
I can't fucking fight ranged characters as fucking Kale because they have more damage than me.
Are these nightmares stronger than the Demon Kings? If so, what's the argument? I usually argue that it is, because, again, contrary to their belief, I do genuinely believe that the weekend DMC5 Virgil that shows up is physically scaled to the bringer, or at least stronger than the base bringer. So, even without that, the point is that like all of his demonic power, all of Virgil's demonic power, is specifically like we see. Even without that, we see with Majin Urizen as what was it? Zim said, Urizen is basically just Virgil's Majin form.
Yep.
It's just his demonic soul in its purity, given like a form. But even after the split, which that thing should be insanely, enormously powerful, um, we'll call it Bloodless Urizen. Even Bloodless Urizen could still be killed by V's Nightmare. So, like, we'd have to point out at that point that V's Nightmare would still have to be Demon King level, because Nello Angelo, even when he was, like, wounded or weakened in any capacity, was already, like, fucking,
Well, I
what's
was
it
gonna
called?
say they're all Pluto levels, so technically by default they're at least like Demon Lord
They're, they're,
level.
they're like pseudo Demon King level. I usually say everything from like POC up to like DMC 1 is like pseudo Demon King level, because like at that point only like one or two more major conflicts gets you to Demon King level. So they're like literally on the cusp of being. So if we have a guy that's essentially
An enemy has been slain.
after the fact, even on the low end, if we're just using Nello Angelo, that nightmare should be at bare minimum stronger than the original, easily Demon King level. There's also the thing that like generally if you just scale the way that I do, which is off of statements and feats in that order, then he would still have all at least most of the demonic power that Virgil currently possesses, prior to like obviously yours and getting blood. And V does specifically state in the Zoblos translation when he's in the Redgrave City that I'll just have to do everything that I can, even if it's only a fraction of what I could normally do.
Only actions.
So, like, he confirms the powers of the summons are only a fraction of what he's normally capable of. So, like, everything, obviously, like, Virgil already upscales for everything that's presented. Which I'd like to point out, even though Angelo and Dante during the events of DMC1 never demonstrated that they could detonate the entire demon world, like, easily.
Well, to be fair, if can Pluto lift the Demon World, or was that just Nightmare and Mundus?
That was Nightmare and just...
Okay, I was gonna say, because if Pluto can do it too, then, well, I mean, I guess that's not really too hard for a lot of people. They'll just fucking drop slam it.
Well, so the issue with Pluto is that the Pluto that fights Dante in POC isn't fully revived. He broke his seal and lost a good chunk of his power. He's also fighting a weaker Dante in the timeline. So, like, well, he's obviously, like, one of the strongest enemies at that point that Dante's ever faced. The problem is that he's in a similar situation to Mundus, albeit Mundus is probably a little bit more screwed. Because he chose to get rid of a chunk of his power so that he could be free.
Wait, are you telling me the fucking version we fight isn't even full strength, Pluto? I can't remember you saying that once, but I forgot about that when we kept talking about all his feats.
Well, that stand his DP permanently. If he wanted to, yes. But he doesn't usually want to, so no. Arius did something that Arkham and Dude, who sealed Abigail, couldn't control Demon King levels of power. Oh well, Dante didn't like that. Afeti, let's just be honest. Arius was just trying to be based by proving all of Dante's ideology wrong, and Dante didn't like that, which is why he killed him. When I say he might have even assassinated him.
So? That's a clear-cut assassination. Look, let's not lie to ourselves here. He knew Arius was getting in the way of his business model.
Wait, is that true?
What?
I must have confused it with something else. Well, he says that Pluto said not to have broken the seal. If you have a scan for that, that'd be delicious.
That Pluto did
Sorry
what?
if I was mistaken.
Oh, it's not broken the seal. Okay, I was gonna say, like... Regardless, that would mean that Pluto's still weaker when he fights Dante.
I will bring justice
Well, like,
to this world.
the problem with Pluto is that we don't... So, we have feats for Pluto, sort of, because, like... So, we have statements about him from DMC1 in its guide that he basically would, like, be contested by Mundus one day. But then the issue comes into DMC3's manga and DMC1's instruction, like DMC1's guidebook, which seems to believe that he was killed by Mundus, but then he also split the worlds. But then apparently his face carries the reason, under his mask carries the reason that all humans decay. So I'm kind of... what the real story is behind it. Like, why is it that he is the reason humans don't live like long lives? But why do they split the worlds? Why is he also a former demon king? I
Maybe,
need more, I
maybe
need more
when he
information.
reveals his mask, it's actually the beam of light that created the human world.
I mean, hey, I'm a demon king trying to help humanity. It just seems to me like he just wants to gain power in the demon world, but like the problem is that the narrative always treats that as something negative, because generally once the demons manage to control enough power in the demon world, they decide to invade the human world.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Celestial realm awaits.
How can Ares create enough for his demon to destroy Dante's ideology?
Um, so no, I kind of have to ask if you saw the. I'll explain in a sec, but did you see the DMC2 reference video? We kind of explained it there. Um,
Good
Kratos
shit, you
versus
and good shit.
Cavalier.
Good shit, you and good shit. Good shit.
I would say Cavalier's teleports are really, really good, but then like Kratos' shield go burr. Also, Kratos got spears. Kratos definitely a far better swordsman, and is insanely mobile. Can also teleport. So yeah, but I still didn't understand it.
Wait, that's
Trish surpassed moves at any point. I'll answer both of those. So main timeline Trish, no. Unless we're counting like the very, very weakened version of Moongus at the very end of the game, she is able to provide enough energy to steal that one away. But she never proves that she can contest normal DMC1 Moongus, or like Prime Moongus, or Void Moongus. Alistair, like alternate timeline Trish is a different story. Main timeline Trish never proves it. How can Arias create artificial demons that destroy Dante's ideology? So basically, Dante is under the impression, he's under the belief system that essentially humans are like the best race among like the demons, because they embody what's known as the human heart, with all the human emotions and reasons to fight. So as a result, they are able to produce true power, because true power comes from the heart. And he thinks this because of his information about Sparta, that Sparta's true strength that allowed him to defeat the demons came from his heart, and that's what allowed him to defeat Mundus. He's got one half of the puzzle figured out. The other half is that Sparta was also already like approaching Demon King level, and he got a boost on top of that that made him insanely strong. And he already had great abilities, great swords, amazing physiology, and great intelligence. But Dante seemed to kind of ignore that. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm fine. Good
Oh, wait,
job.
were you saying something else? I thought you said but.
Oh, no. I said fuck. Alright, so let's try and take this.
Okay, explain detail.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, because she can still stun us.
So basically the issue is that Dante is under the impression that humans, when they realize their full potential, will be able to beat demons. That essentially, with the power of humanity, like their pure hearts, that they're clearly winning like the moral and philosophical battle among humans. So that's kind of a little bit stupid for a couple reasons. So for starters, most demons don't possess like intellect or reasoning, or like cognitive reasoning, because a lot of them are animalistic. So they wouldn't even be participating in a battle of morality or philosophics, because most of them just kill on instinct, because it's the only thing they know. And for the ones that do, like all the demons that are like powerful are generally more intelligent. There's very few, if any, like Demon King level entities, approaching Demon King level entities that have animalistic intelligence. There's a couple, but most of them have enough intelligence to actually like use magic and things like that.
I don't know why Shaco wants to fucking surrender. We're winning this match pretty fucking hard.
Didn't mean like that, but okay. I actually had no idea what you were referring to, Red Dusty. I'm sorry. So basically, where Arias fits into this is that Arias is basically mass producing artificial demons and he's responsible for a corporation that's mass producing artificial demons. So since he's going out of his way to pull them out and pump them out on an assembly line, basically demons that are vastly like more powerful than normal demons because they can be mixed in with any sort of organic materials. He can create demons that have a naturally high level of power in the human world, which isn't even the area where their power should originate from, and they'd still be stronger and more impressive. Like he's basically doing what the Order of the Sword is doing with the Angelos, except he's not really substituting like human souls and binding them to like some like material. He's just mixing science with magic specifically. So basically, every time he sees like a homunculus or some golem or something like that, he's essentially just killing like humans or organic materials.
Run, you and run, you and run, you and run!
So yes, Fetty is correct. Dante didn't like Arius being based. It's technically one of the reasons. You can actually unironically argue that in the lore that would actually be one of the reasons Dante's kind of emotionless, is because Arius is an affront to his ideology. Like, he's an affront to everything Dante believes. Cavalier can teleport, but he isn't as smart as Kratos equalized. Well, so can Kratos, and Kratos just has, like, actual intelligence. Whereas, like, Cavalier isn't able to use Trish's intellect or her, like, knowledge. Because Trish is unconscious while Cavalier is operational.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have been there for that. That's fine. I don't know what the fuck I'm
How many
doing.
minutes does it take to screw in a light bulb? The answer is 3. 1 to screw the light bulb, 2 to kill everything in itself. Oh boy.
Actually, I think...
Isn't it say that Trish will fight the saber? No, so what Trish states is that she wants to, she asked Dante if they want to switch by having Dante evacuate the civilians and having her fight the savior. But what's revealed in a lot of people took that, including myself. I was under this impression years ago, and I was wrong. I was under the impression that Trish could fight the Savior because she offers to switch. Therefore, she'd be capable of taking it. Problem is that Deadly Fortune reveals to us in the details, both based on the feats and stuff that like it does in the novel, it's able to contest the MC4 Dante pretty handily. And then on top of that, Dante, when she proposes that to him, he specifically says that the idea of her going out and fighting the Savior would be a disaster. That's his exact words. Now, he doesn't say that it's like, oh, it should be a disaster because she'd be killed, or oh, it'd be a disaster because she'd look ridiculous, or it'd be a disaster because, like, she wouldn't know what to do, or, like, whatever. But if he says it's a disaster, I'm going to assume worst case scenario being she's gonna fuck up, or it's not gonna end well. Because Dante also states later in the same novel when he's fighting the Savior that when the Savior charges the Death Ray, he says something to the effect of, oh no, that's bad. And then he immediately follows it up in his mind with an admission that he has rarely ever stated that in his career as a demon hunter. There has been very few times where he has ever thought that. And then he immediately proceeds to DT to get out of the way of the Death Ray. He realizes he can't fly fast enough. Un-DTs, goes into Dreadnought, and then shields himself from the Death Ray. So Dante does seem to at least, and the author does seem to at least consistently show that Dante is definitely willing to admit when things can get, like, bad. So I don't know why the word disaster would have any meaning there. Enos Voligo versus the Emperor of Mankind. I don't know enough of the details. I do know a little bit, but I never skills. I can't reliably answer that. Does that mean someone like Doctor Doom would also be a front to Dante's ideology as well? That depends on what Doctor Doom is doing with his various technologies. I'm not too familiar. Trish ain't winning versus the Savior. Well, if you read Deadly Fortune, she isn't. If you don't, then like...
No, what were you doing?
Well, if you don't... See, the thing is that if you haven't read Thor's novel and you just play the game, what you see from the Savior is his feats in mission, like, 18. And all he does in 18 is fight and try to punish Dante and miss him. So we don't actually have like a level of scaling for where he is. We just assume, oh, he's above the rest of the order generals. Uh, but like that's kind of vague. But then Deadly Fortune reveals, oh shit, most of the order generals can contest Nero and Dante at full strength. Fredo literally fights Nero, takes a maximum bet, takes multiple hits from the bringer straight to the face, and like several other like max active XCs, and is like just fine. Granted, he does get defeated after like enough of these hits, but then Nero's also tired, and like the point is that he's durable enough, both with him and his shield, to be able to withstand the pressure of a lot of those attacks. He even takes them without the shield, and he doesn't get like deleted from existence or anything.
Shut down.
And then Agnes is kind of self-explanatory, but Agnes basically just confirms in Deadly Fortune that he can just absorb demonic energy for like ever, because all he basically has the same powers as the Nobodies, where he can extract demonic energy from the environment. He actually says it's his special power, like it's the specific power he has that he got from his Ascension ceremony, and all he's been doing since the True Hellgate is opened is just absorbing demonic energy. He's just been absorbing it for half of the game, and he's convinced that like if he absorbs it for long enough, he will be able to beat Dante. And then Dante does fight him for a little bit. He goes into his Ascension form, and then he powers up, uses the little lifesteal thing, and then absorbs it at like a vastly higher rate
Careful,
than he
Nero.
normally does.
Mr.
And then after that point, he's able to absorb so much demonic energy that Dante has to DT to output more demonic energy than what Agnes can currently absorb at the rate that he's absorbing. Meaning, bare minimum, Agnes's energy absorption rate and consumption is so high, it's higher than what Dante's current passive growth is, with a lot of his shit outside of like, you know, full blown demonic desire under very strenuous emotional circumstances with like every single possible lamp. Like Dante's just DT had to literally be superior. So generally speaking, that means like pure energy wise, like Agnes was approaching Dante's level, if not about to like surpass base Dante. And then Dante was like, alright, I'm into that, and then just killed him. Let me get this right. The reason Marius destroyed Dante's ideology is because they it's because they're man-made and they didn't require. So a lot of them don't require sentience. Dante's point operates under the. Oh fuck! My stupid earbud is. Why do I have all these messages? Devil.
Oh,
Sword is named virtue, and it burns eternal.
I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother.
Fellas, he's not even gonna bother.
I salute the
No, not with you. My teammates are getting mad at me for not ulting. But the problem is that she literally ran away from me.
So Dante's knowledge, his human heart argument operates under the assumption that you're like consciously aware and making a choice, that you're
Just the
that
thing.
you're fighting like hell to protect what matters,
Okay.
essentially.
Newman, I gotta ask, like, what happened there? Alright, well. I'm
And
not gonna take that
the
'cause
issue
it's
is that
really mad.
Arius's demons don't actually have like most of them don't have free will or any sentience, like proper sentience. And in fact, the secretaries specifically are stated to possess no free will. Literally, Lucia is literally a secretary, so you can create like high class like demons that are even like mid tier demons that can contest like Ludus's generals. He could just pump them out on an assembly line. They're some of the strongest demons in existence, and they just completely and totally obey his orders obediently without any question.
and I am its
That is a total affront to everything Dante believes. Because he's under the impression, yeah, the human heart can be very powerful for demons, but like, yeah, that not his release as well. This is simply a bastardization demon that became like is becoming human. So
Aced.
Trish needs too many what if scenarios to be savior for mobility and contacting Nero. Trish ain't no slash with the savior and a good matchup. So the savior don't let the game fool you. The savior is not slow. That's not actually lore accurate at all. The savior is actually very fast. Dante specifically points out that the savior is like so Agnes says the savior is slow, but that's before Nero gets like situated and before they're able to use the Sparta sword to basically control it. Once they put it into operational battle against Dante, Dante is able to confirm that like several of those like strikes and things like the savior is much faster than it looks. It is very agile, and even like you're basically not really able to flank
Well,
the
fuck those
savior
guys.
even from a distance. Mango, are you cutting out? Oh no. Hang on. Let me go die. I'll be right back. Who's the strongest solid character? Who's the strongest wild card character? I don't know for the first one. That would take over 5 seconds. Even I'll go okay. Dr. William did take Mephisto's powers once. Well, like, so it's not that humans can't take demons' powers. It's that
Hang on, Ian.
people are not allowed to create like demons using humans and using human materials, but not using the human because that's basically like demons being able to manifest powers using like humans, but not using the one thing about humanity that um, Dante thinks makes them great.
Yeah, I'll continue that check. I'll observe one more. Alright, sounds good. We can do one more, Ian.
I can confirm Medea has her powers intact, and you to confirm if it's the same for Pluto. I mean, that would be great. I would appreciate that, Eddie. Just because, like, well, so Pinnacle of Combat even referencing that is super great for lore purposes because Ludus's thing, like, that gets pointed out before the nightmare that he's like weekends because he didn't revive. And it's like, well, if we get confirmation of other demon kings or other demon leaders that don't get revived or are at full power, that would be super useful for like continuity purposes in case they get referenced. You were
Strongest fellow
cutting out when you were
character
talking about
physically
that.
is most likely in like Frank Hagren.
Time for the real question. What are your thoughts on Tier 1 DMC? So, if we're being completely honest, here's what I think. So, my general opinion of the Tier 1 statements is that I don't like what it does to Dante's matchups. However, I am aware that in the context of Dante's matchups, Dante kind of already smurfs most of Tier 2 anyway. The Tier 1 stuff just guarantees that he smurfs all of Tier 2. As far as its applicability in lore, it is technically very, very applicable and very surprisingly consistent because most of the information we have about the place where the higher dimension is located technically would be the demon world. And we can also prove that the primordial chaos and realm that precedes the demon world, the true reality in DMC, is just the demon world given structure. Um, so technically, we can prove like the tier 1 DMC stuff scales to the demon world, and that the demon world is what like what's left of most of the true reality. Obviously, it's split between that and the human world.
Alright, let's do this one more.
I think it's very broken. That's my thoughts. Oversimplification, but yes. I mean, Medea's Demon King was a queen. Demon Queens? New lore.
The hell is this Medea? Did I miss something?
That's a demon from POC. No, nobody come back. I just left to readjust my mic. The Savior always has a tracking projectile attack. Well, the
You're meaning
Savior
that
also
trash ass
has
orb attack? I'm sorry.
the Savior also has two different versions of the Death Ray. He has a version that can just like sweep an entire city, and then he has one that he can just fire at you that will instantly like reach your position.
Nah. Frame perfect
I mean,
royal
granted, it does have
guard.
a startup. What?
Nah, because I frame perfect royal guard.
Do you think a higher dimension is Nirvana? I've said that before. It's just like I've always argued Nirvana's in the demon world, though. We were just willing to argue that it might have been beyond that because it would have been cool for purposes of including like you know another like area or region in DMC that we could talk about. But technically, if we're being more accurate, the primordial chaos was the only place that existed beyond the demon world, and that's confirmed in 3's manga that the darkness that the demon world is, the darkness the primordial chaos is, becomes the demon world. We also have confirmation that that the demon world is made into what it is by the Flyboth, by DMC5's art book. So there is no more true reality anymore. It's just the demon world and the human world.
And then wherever the hell V ended up.
Where the hell V? So V, if we go by this logic, is in a dimension in the demon world where no one can reach him. Apparently, he's so far, like fucking. Oh, we just call it Nirvana because that's literally like the most accurate representation of what it could be. Let's just if we're gonna look at the Buddha statement already, that'd be kind of. Yeah, I was actually gonna say, Afedi, you mentioned that we might be getting like a Buddha god, which. When do you think Capcom is gonna reference the gods? Is that gonna happen? Never? Okay.
Shows that you don't know anything about Buddhism, because Buddha's not a god.
Is he not?
No, he's not.
Here to make excuses for their darkness, sister?
Buddha's a person. What makes Buddha special is he's the only one who's broken the cycle of reincarnation.
He went to the reboot realm was the perfect race to hide. True.
30 seconds.
Technically, V is still alive. We've always assumed V was alive, so you can be in the demon world and be alive. It's just generally you're not supposed to be alive if you went to the demon world. But there are obviously exceptions. Brahmin is the goddess? Wait, his name is Brahmin?
Buddha
Oh,
Rune Knights
boy.
of Brahman? Why, is that a DMC demon?
No, so Brahmin is technically a reference to a
The two-headed cow from Fallout, yes.
No. It's a reference to a philosophy that has basically some exchanges with Buddhism.
This world was
It's very much like a dualist system that essentially exists with and without reality, and it's
Don't take-
very frustrating.
I'm gonna leave you for your newborn. Wait, I don't even understand what that means. How did that dip into me? How the fuck did that hit me?
Yeah,
I was on
Buddhism
his
is-
edge.
Well, so Buddhism, it's like it's a difficult concept to talk about because every time you try to hear, I did see a piece on it from like it was like Swami Kashandra, but Swami Kashandra like a non-dualist perspective, but he was very convinced how Brahman was
You're lagging a
Brahman
little bit.
was applicable. Oh my god, you know what? Fuck this.
only the divine may judge.
I am now on speakerphone.
Alright.
I got tired of Bluetooth giving me the dick.
Oh my goodness. I'm so fucking annoyed. That shit shouldn't have fucking hit me.
The light renews.
There's multiple Buddhism branch, one where Brahman is the god. Yeah. Aside from the sensor stuff, are there other arguments for demon worlds having separate space times? Yeah, so the demon world's layout is typically separated by dimensions. That's shown in DMC3. Plus, we have confirmation of various circles, and well, we see places like Mudus' area that are literally just separated by separate from the flow of time in general. So, aside from that, we have statements from the Castellan on DMC1's island that confirm that there are areas that the flow of time is like inconsistent. So like when Malay Island is skinny dipping in the demon world, since it's the closest place in the human world of the demon world, there are times when it draws close to the demon world and its flow of time is either like super slow, super fast, and there are different versions of these things in different areas in these that are being experienced by the Castellan.
Where's Mordekaiser at?
Is that he's losing his sanity if he stays here very long, which is also something that happens to you when the demon world approaches or when it arrives. Courier? What? Well, Sirona, Variokana? Variokana is god on the other branch, and then there's even another where Vishnu's avatar is the god. I don't know too much about Buddhism, I'll be honest.
Clearly.
I'm more familiar with most of the gods in the...
How is that hitting me? Oh my goodness. I cannot see a dodge this fucker to save my fucking life right now. What the fuck?
Do not dodge. Just Royal Guard.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Wow. Alright, well, fair enough. That guy literally just oh, wow. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'd rather not get Mordekaiser a second kill, but it's like, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to hug tower a bit now. That's ridiculous. Fucking wait, is Talon their mid laner? Oh! That's kind of infuriating, actually. Did they MIA? Yeah, they did.
Zoroastrian. Astrianism. Mother of a lot of religions. That's enough. It's too much. If you know I can't walk up to someone and say that. I would literally struggle and slip over myself to pronunciate that word. It'd be like Zoro... 3 more syllables. Have a nice day. I wouldn't even say the rest of the word. I would just say there's 3 more syllables and then just walk away awkwardly. Be kind of funny, probably. Of course, they would just think I'm an idiot, but... Who's the strongest gods? Well, currently, as far as, like, feats... Well, actually... we technically don't have, like... I guess, if we're being honest, based on the feats, probably whoever that time god is. Because their time manipulation is strong enough to be able to affect, like, the generals who have layered time resistance. Well, I guess strength, like, we don't know about AP, but as far as, like, Hack's abilities. But that's, like, that's the only one that I can think of. I would mention Bulwark, but Bulwark's kind of featless in his god form because he gets killed during the 2,000-year time skip. And then, like, he just comes back later and then gets killed by Sparta, then comes back later and gets killed by Dante. So it's like, his feats consist of being Argosax's most skilled warrior, which is like, okay, fighting Sparta and not dying to him immediately, but then dying to him later. It's like, okay, and then just proceeding to lose every time he shows up.
Alright, well, that was about the best it could have gone, for being honest.
I'm sure my opinion on Bulwark and some characters, but like my opinions on Bulwark are kind of similar to a lot of the opinions that I had on Despair Embodied when I first like saw him in the scaling chain, and that's like your feats consist of showing up and losing. I'll probably be a little bit more generous over time, but like, yeah, it's not Malphus or Abigail levels of bad, but it's still like. Oh, was no surprise.
Alright, well, at least we got the kill off there because he got too fucking greedy. Oh, fuck me. I have to, like, fucking focus against this guy. Holy fuck.
Just need to stab him. And all will be well.
I mean, he's already a fucking asshole. He's a Mordekaiser who brings in fucking, Do I barely have time to Discord in real life? At times I was kind of sprinting and can't Sunday. Strongest goddess, the god easy, the god of war, the god the empty MC2 Dante, DT by 2. Oof. Alright, hang on. Buy this. Buy this. I think I'm gonna max. Fuck, do I want to max?
Fuck Lord.
Yeah,
We don't power scale religions. That's our
Yeah, that's true.
one of our rules.
We try to avoid too much real life stuff.
So please refrain from asking those questions in the future. Or those types of questions, I should say. I'll be back in a sec. I gotta put something away.
Wow, that has to be. That was sad. Alright, so thanks to Mordekaiser resetting lane's not too hard. How strong is Adam Record of Ragnarok? Depending on where you scale it, plan to like uni. Not quite enough damage yet.
No human is perfect.
I'm back. Against SMT, I got you covered.
Newen, who the hell are you? Oh, you're doing fine.
Purify this land with fire if I must.
Fuck.
Oh no, my skin is peeling.
Oh, yeah, I can't do anything there.
Where's my Wi-Fi?
Who got the actual thing? I mean, we did. I can't fight Mordekaiser up close. I have to be really safe around Mordekaiser. Either I'm really trash at this matchup, or he's a lot better at Mordekaiser than most are. Oh, fuck. Fuck! I could have, like, there was no way I was surviving that. No, because he could just follow me up afterwards.
Shut down.
Bruh, this Nocturne's putting no pressure anywhere else. Newen, have you been ganked by Nocturne or no?
The light renews.
Oh,
He's putting no pressure anywhere. I mean, granted, have you been kicked by a Mumu or no?
Excuses do not concern me. Only
hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's Nocturne's fucking just not putting enough work in. Yeah, I can hear you. Nox very good early game. Nox good late game too. It's just that he didn't fucking capitalize on his early game. Mordekaiser's 2-1. Honestly, Mordekaiser beats me because it's so much easier to just counter kill than it is to counter Mordekaiser. The fact that he ran Exhaust is just to counter me. It has nothing to do with the rest of the team composition or anything. That fucking asshole. Mangler, where do you scale Bleach God tiers apparently?
So there's where I want to scale them, and there's where they do scale. I want to scale them to large planetary ranges. Where they do scale is like Uni Plus.
He came. Come on, get some kills going, guys. Thank you.
Most of the matchups that Bleach generally has with a lot of like other shonen and stuff work better if they're in the large planetary range, which is kind of why I prefer that, and it's more comfortable in the context of the story. But realistically, given the scaling chain from like Yuha and the Soul King, like they're absolutely Uni Plus.
Fucking hell! How is this all back already?
It's just like it's uncomfortable to think about it that way. Like, oh yeah, they can just destroy the universe, but then you're like, Yuha's literally over here, like, yeah, no, I can just access like and manipulate like whatever fucking timeline I want whenever I want to. I can destroy the entirety of the Garganta, which surrounds like every single dimension in the Bleach universe.
No, I'm gonna have to get a QSS, but I shouldn't have had to have gotten it so fucking soon. No, yeah, I should have switched over to 80. No, it doesn't matter. He just fucking runs Exhaust. That's so fucking infuriating. How the fuck is my old 160 seconds and his is like 120? What the fuck? Fuck. As soon as we build this, we're going on hit kill. I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck this guy.
Oh man, I didn't get to finish writing the response to that comment. You know that one response that I had to write to that guy in the comments? It's still not finished yet for the first comment that he made, because I have to write so much that by the time I'm done with it, I'll literally have like a comment response that's the size of a video script for one of our reference videos.
Might put a little too much work in there, don't you think?
I'm sorry, but like there's so many misconceptions. I have to address information. I hope my back doesn't die tonight.
I'm just so fucking annoyed, man. How the fuck does that make sense? His ult literally steals stats, except... Dude, Kale's ultimate is not that fucking strong. I can't hit people while it's active!
I almost feel bad for the guy. Well, we'll know after I respond.
I misplayed so badly. I was too busy looking at Nocturne coming in, and I was like, alright, Nocturne's about to come in. And unfortunately, I didn't see my fucking, I didn't see my own health bar there. No, hang on a minute. Let's just back up real quickly. Alright.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Ah, fuck me. What was the best match for Chris Redfield? I'm not too sure. Maybe like probably an action movie star from the 80s, but I'm not sure how many of them could actually compete.
Shut down.
That I might vanquish the forces of darkness. Let me transcend more.
No, we're already doing AP. Let's just take AP, but let's grab that QSS. Oh, how could I forget? QSS doesn't build into any magic items because they don't expect you to build magic fucking QSS for mages. I mean,
And DMC really is going down the rabbit hole with DMC1. What were you saying?
hang on. Fuck, they're gonna die.
How many bears does it take to take down Nemesis? Zim go.
All the bears.
Go. All bars. What's your favorite DMC game overall? Probably 5. 5 has like a pretty healthy balance. Before that, it was 3.
Time immortal? Why are you so soft?
I'm playing this out. Fuck this.
We're talking specifics like general gameplay. I'd still pick 5. Story stuff, I do like 3, but I also prefer 5. 5 is very, very well balanced in most of these areas. Lore-wise, though, I'd probably pick 2. 2 actually has like my favorite lore in the series. What's the best matchup for Chris Redfield? Zim go.
Oh, fuck! I literally tried saving him too. Alright, let's run.
Zim.
Hang on. Well, I already talked about that one.
Oh. Well, there you go. Boulder Man versus Tornado Man. That sounds like either a Mega Man matchup or like an Avatar The Last Airbender matchup.
Are there only 200,000 bears on the planet? That number seems really small for some reason.
Wait. There's 200,000 bears on the planet? Oh no, we actually said 2 as the best story? No, I said 2 as the best lore. There's a difference. Lore isn't necessarily covered in the main like narrative of like the cutscenes. Lore is information that exists in the world and around the world that's released into the fans during the time of the game's release. So this can be like gallery descriptions, enemy descriptions, statements in cutscene, visuals of the world,
What?
descriptions, investigation scans, additional reference source material. Like that's what lore is. Lore isn't like just it's all the seamless cutscenes put together. That's the story. And like various themes and stuff make up the story.
Careful, Neon. Back up. Yeah. We do
I thought
not
Mangler
want-
would say too because of how much he wanks Despair. It's kind of hard to wank a character who just has composite DMC powers. You can't really wank that. Like, he's literally intended to be the perfect being in a really broken Hexy verse. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Fuck.
Like, I could go with the narrative that he just got one shot by Dante, but even then, in the verse, he's still a god tier. He's still stronger than more than, like, 70 to 80% of the verse. So like, even on the worst possible interpretation, Argosax is already way too strong. Especially Despair Body. DMC2, Reason, Arius. Arius is a very good reason to like DMC2.
Yes.
An enemy has been slain.
My devotion is unbreakable.
Yeah, alright, next time we're buying is gonna be QSS because I do not want to be stuck in this fucking realm again like that.
Hang on, let's see if I can find that little thing that I put.
Oh wait, that's the number of brown bears. It's gonna take at least that number to cause him some discomfort.
I was gonna say there's no way there's only 200,000 bears in the planet. There's gotta be at least 1 million or something.
I was gonna say that number seems a little bit on the small side.
I was gonna say, are we including like brown, grizzlies, black bears, and polar bears? Because I between all of them, like, holy shit, they must be an endangered species. Like, are all bears an endangered species?
That's not so bad.
Like,
1 kill for you, Tower, and the assist. All right, I'll take it. That's not so bad.
because I'm sitting over here thinking to myself, like, is that 200,000 split between like the 3 native bears? What the fuck is the polar bear population? Like, man, they must be almost. How are those fuckers even alive? Somebody save the bears.
200,000 sounds like the population number of the fucking pandas. And even then, that still seems a little too, like, DM's fights to Sparta woke into justice because of his lover Eva, so he was 2,000 years old, never did a thing with Sparta until the end of the 90s. Did that make Sparta the legendary Dark Knight into a simp?
Hang on.
Maybe it took him 1,900 years to court her properly. Maybe he's not a simp, maybe she's just stubborn.
Wait, when does it say that Sparta woke up to justice because of Ava? Also, he could just have seen into the future and saw that he was, like, gonna get, like, banged, but, you know.
I'm getting laid in, like, 2,000 years' time. The entire, like, salvation of mankind is just humanity's longest booty call session. Bro,
I was gonna say, like, we don't have any confirmation that Ava's, like, not a normal human. Or has, like, an extended lifespan. That's kind of why I'm, like... I'm very hesitant about the idea that, like, Sparta did this all for Ava unless he looked into the future and became aware of what was going to happen later on. Because, like, future sight is a thing that demons have access to. Not impossible. Blackbeard has between 850k and 950k. Okay, that makes a little bit more fucking sense. I was like 200k split between 4. Those fuckers are basically extinct at that point.
You know! Alright, I got back off. I'll get killed if I go there. Eva, no Sparta, Sparta, okay, Queen Mundus, bruh. Mundus watches entire
Literally.
Go on.
That's literally what Mundus did when he found Virgil at the end of 3. He's just like, Sparta, that traitor!
Sparta, you rapscallion! Was this worth all our people's lives? Just some pussy?
What do you say it like that? What does rapscallion mean?
All our brotherhood meant nothing to you, Sparta?
Wait, what am I looking for?
You guys don't understand the power of female chest? Too true. You're looking for Sparta's self-respect. He lost it somewhere there after DMC2.
Where in DMC5 was stated that Dante woke up to justice because of, I think he's referring to Sparta, but yes, I'm also looking for that. It's probably in History of DMC. Or, like, maybe the gallery? I'm actually near my Xbox, so I can't check.
Look, man. All you need to know is that Sparta was humanity's greatest simp, and through his simpage, mankind was saved. Sparta would approve of people donating money to e-girls.
Mundus, Sparta, you simp, betrayed me for some woman.
Oh,
We're just gonna ignore the fact that Mundus is okay with interracial relationships.
I mean, like, ironically enough, yeah, he is. His only real beef was that Virgil was so weak. He's all like, why are you so weak? I know you're dead.
I believe he took very great offense to the fact that he went and did it with a human. I don't think he's in support of interracial relationships at all.
I didn't hear any complaints.
He seems very much against it.
I think it was just against Sparta in general. I don't think his problem was that he had an interracial.
Dude, he even still holds Sparta in respect, even when
Yeah,
when Sparta
and,
Dante's on like the verge of attempting to kill him.
And imagine if that's the best your Nemesis's offspring can do. I'd be disappointed too.
Yeah, but like he still considers humans like completely and totally inferior in every respect.
It's a good thing Dante's half human, so he's only half useful.
Half as disappointing, you mean?
No, I mean half useful in general. Does Sparta actually deserve the win? Fuck no. You see everything my boy did? You see everything my boy Mundus did for that grind? Bruh.
Yeah, he did so much for the grind, he went out and stole a fruit.
Bruh.
Am I right?
He squared up to my boy Argosax somehow. Makes no fucking sense, but somehow.
Well, technically it does. So within the narrative, both Mundus and Argosax want to conquer the demon world. So if they clashed for any length of time, they would have realized, oh shit, we're going to destroy the demon world. Because both of us can bench press it and snap it like a twig. So if we continue to fight seriously, we're going to destroy the entire demon world. Let's just calm our tempers.
Nah, that's some bitch stat. Oh, let's back up. Fuck! Bro, I was in front of him! What the fuck?
Fetty, the idea that you think Mundus would offer up Navon as a substitution, while it is probably canon,
nah, he was
it's also
like,
silly to think.
He's like, bro, why would you settle for one blonde chick when I can give you as many as you want? Come on, be reasonable here.
You know, he was literally like, hang on.
I will pimp you, your future wife.
No, I know. So I know Navon mentioned Sparta, but can you imagine like Sparta, like Mundus is like, all right, I looked into the future. Fuck, Sparta's gonna betray us. All right, I just got to make like a million of the hottest demon women he's ever seen.
Damn it! That only bought me 200,000 years. He's back at it again.
No, so what we figure out is that Mundus fucked up when he attempted to create some full body models. And Sparta was unsatisfied. That's why he betrayed humanity.
That's why he betrayed the demon kind. Notice say he gave Sparta everything, including women. Oh, make no mistake. There is no universe where like Sparta is not the asshole for what he did.
What is your beef with Sparta?
Me?
Yes.
Bro, he betrayed his brother. He betrayed his comrades. All for some pussy.
I mean,
you could say I'm oversimplifying it, but I mean, I think the actual visuals speak for themselves.
Get it? Oversimplifying it?
Wow. that was a good pun, but bad Mangler.
The entire fight against Mundus is to stop Mundus from trying to simp.
Fuck you!
Then what the fuck is Argosax doing?
Argosax is just...
Is he trying to stop Mundus to stop Sparta from simping? Is Argosax in favor of simping?
Argosax is like, you can only simp for primordial entities like Chaos. Or the Void if you're in Final Fantasy. No other simping is allowed.
Because like, I don't need to simp for anyone because I already literally, I am just both male and female. I am wanted by everyone, but no one is allowed to have me.
I am the concept of simping. For it all simps to me.
Like, what is that? Simping? Is that a power? Well, now I have that too.
I have now become the ultimate simp. Alright. Good shit. Neil, get the fuck out of here before you die.
How'd everyone GMCB if Argosax ate the fruit? Well, I'm assuming if that scenario happens, Argosax didn't like gain his powers the way that he normally did, so he would probably just... Well, I would assume like his normal state would just be the despair embodied state. He just might not have all the powers and abilities of every demon.
You know what? My quicksilver session is back in 90 seconds. I wonder if that's bad enough to come back from. Also, Neo. So I heard you beat Final Fantasy VI. See, you enjoyed yourself a little bit, making some bold claims there.
Yep. Yeah, no, I don't know what to say other than yeah, no. The fan, I don't know. People who've been saying that Final Fantasy VI is the best game are well, yeah, no, they've been right for a while. Honestly, like I said, I've played just about every one of them, and still 6 remains my favorite.
Huh.
Argo's trying to decide if he's a simp or not since he's also Sparta. Argo's mind just crashed trying to solve it. I like to imagine that Argosax, unironically, once he realized he had all the powers and abilities of every demon, probably just sat there for like 3 hours trying to figure out what the fuck to do, and had like a paradoxical like identity crisis, and was like, God damn it, this is really fucking.
Overload, right, Neo? Didn't do the boss fight in the proper way. That's true of Fetty. He didn't do the boss fight in the proper way. He leveled himself out and maxed himself. For shame.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to play an RPG.
For shame. I recall being told some mad shit about that in SMT3.
Well, I didn't need to overlevel. I just happened to do so.
I didn't need to overlevel either. I just wanted Metatron. Look at that.
Neo, you have a question is of...
Ignoring the fact that Final Fantasy VI is a much easier game, but also... I don't say...
Is Kyrium from Pokemon top 5 in the verse? I probably butchered that. It's Kyuem. Yes.
No, not top 5. Actually, it's not even top 10.
Fuck! I did overlevel.
There are so many Pokemon. And keep in mind, Kyurem is not even like a weak legendary. He's like pretty strong, but like you have to understand that like the Pokemon legendary chain has gotten much bigger now, and there's like a lot of people who surpass Kyurem.
So I did overlevel, but I don't mind doing that in RPG. The problem is that I got shit for it from the SMT3 crowd because apparently I didn't experience it fully. Although
hey, I didn't say anything about you overleveling. I just actually was okay. I'm just surprised you actually did.
I think that might have been Kyle then. I remember one of you guys was getting on my ass about leveling.
No, what I got on your ass for was just not playing it right.
I played it right. You just didn't appreciate me being a baller and fucking hating the story.
Bro. You know, I would say that you just didn't understand it, but no, actually, you really just didn't, actually. Never mind.
I did understand it. Sorry, I mean, you can say I did understand it all you want, or you can just acknowledge the fact that their pacing was garbage.
Bro, that's not, okay. SMT's stories, for the most part, aren't told in a conventional type of way. That's one of the reasons why you get story like few and far in between, but basically not in a continual basis.
And that's why Persona's the better franchise. Moving on.
Bro, whatever, man, whatever, bro.
No, just stop sipping Sparta Argo.
Whatever, bro. You should be lucky that it even caters to you, honestly.
Caters to me.
I guarantee. No, go on. Sorry, go on.
I'll say caters to me, by all means. In what way?
Oh, you already know in what way.
I hope you don't mean anything that would be considered ill-conceived, Neo. Kind of like SMT's entire storyline. I'm sorry. How's your plot progression going across the franchise? Oh wait, it isn't.
Yeah, because, you know, it's not like the stories are meant to be told in a non-linear fashion, but alright.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, you do have giant cosmic beings who exist all over the multiverse, don't you? DC called, they want their bad connections back. I'm kidding, DC never lost those. Anyways, but yeah, no. Zim, play Persona 3 and SMT4 and say that again? Why would I play Persona?
Yeah, no, he actually does have a point there.
Look, Fetty, I just like to assume that every time Argosax gets a new power, he probably just investigates whatever demon he got it from, and then he realizes, oh shit, I now have an identity crisis with this demon. And then he spends like 10 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. And that just repeats itself an indefinite length amount of times. Turns out the Argosex that's actually conquering things in the demon world is just a clone that he sent out to conquer things for him, because he's literally still thinking and having the thought process. He just becomes Mr. Thinker. Like the literal statue.
Alright, Newen, sacrifice your life, bro. Just sacrifice your life, bro. You got hold. Oh, you can't. Fuck.
But yeah, no, to understand just how fucking deep the fucking Pokemon scaling chain has gotten, Kirim, even as like the original dragon, isn't even top 15. He's like at number 17 or 18, depending on how I want to take things, as like the strongest so far. Or at least based on the scaling chain that I made, at least. Which which I consider at least accurate.
Unfortunately,
but you could always reconcile it by believing Argosax has 0% IQ, like Zim does.
Wait, you mean he just doesn't enjoy Vor? Alright.
A story doesn't have to be linear, agreed. I mean, yeah, a story doesn't have to be linear, but the problem is that, like, if you're not going to tell a story in a linear manner, you shouldn't be attempting to do it at all. Like Dark Souls, for example. Dark Souls doesn't try to tell you Dark Souls doesn't try to tell you a story at all. They give you lore.
Well, okay, Dark Souls. Well, I already explained actually what happened with Dark Souls, which is literally its storytelling was actually created out of an accident. That being one of the I forgot, basically the creator not really understanding the token novels and basically having to piece together things to understand it because he doesn't speak English.
Alright, new hit. So I take you gotta take off, mate. Honestly, I don't understand how we're losing those final two fights. Like, I don't get how that happened. Sad leave in a boomer, but hey, we had fun. See you tomorrow, guy. Later's Newen. You take care, mate. I'll send you your $6 later. You think I was like, alright, Dante's coming. Which demon should I let Dante see in the blog? Yeah. He literally has pick of the litter. Unfortunately, for some fucking reason, Atlas refuses to re-release any of their old games, so that kind of makes it a little hard to get a hold of and play these games. And there's no other SMT games on Steam besides SMT3 for some fucking reason.
Look, dude, I can't listen. Sometimes even I fail to understand Atlas.
Yeah, no, like literally the only I mean, for some reason, Persona 5 Strikers is on fucking Steam, but the other games are not.
Well, Persona 5 isn't even on Switch still, so.
Because Atlas are idiots.
They're not even on. Persona 5, despite people asking, is not on Switch still, so I think that should already be a reminder of something.
Man, they must have really upset. Made it to the Steam Deck first. Oh, Tales of Arise is on sale. Oh, the entire Tales series is on sale.
Oh yeah, I do plan on getting that because I've been slacking off, but I'm going to get Tales of Arise.
Yeah, it's currently on sale on Steam for $35.99. I might give it a try. I like Tales of Vesperia. One for all? Yeah, sure, I'll do one for all match. Why not?
I never played the Tales games.
You want to join us, Samaj? Here, let me invite Samaj over. Oh, fuck. I want to turn on my fan. It's just getting a little too hot in here again.
Soul Hackers 2 will launch on 3 months. Wait, Soul Hackers?
I mean, I'd like to play more RPGs for you guys, but the only RPG I have currently right now is Elden Ring, and I don't think you guys would like me playing the Dragon Age franchise.
Wait, why does that name sound familiar?
Oh, yeah, they re-released the Stanley Parable for the fucking, what, third time now? Anyways.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking... No, whenever someone says, like, Soul Hackers, they keep thinking of Time Splitters.
Oh.
No, Soul Hackers is a SMT, it's SMT game, and it got a sequel.
Yeah, that was going to be my second guess. I was like, why the fuck am I equating this to Time Splitters? They're two completely different games.
Oh, Killer 7's only $6 on Steam. Go figure.
I feel stupid. Can't you just do immolation Zim? There you go, Zim. You've had a solution provided to you.
Unfortunately, emulation is not the way, my brothers. Except for maybe in this case it might be because they refuse to fucking sell the game anywhere else. Now,
There's Nintendo levels of denial.
Now, listen. I'm not for the idea of emulation. Well, emulation is fine. I think emulation is good. I'm not in favor of pirating, obviously. Even though Soul Hacker was originally a Devil Summoner game. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Would Earth be better with the demons?
No.
We actually don't know.
Well, actually, technically, we have a scenario where that happens in the alternate timeline.
Seemingly working out well.
And demons were just kind of like walking around.
I'll go Swain, why not?
We couldn't find any humans. Out of the verses, what's the verse that best matches against DMC? I don't know that many verses that would match well against them.
Lol.
Probably explore a couple.
Does this guy really have the only... Oh, he has my Swain skin. Damn it. God, cucking Nintendo is morally good, and I will forgive those who do.
Seems unsure. I'm definitely not unsure about the demon world being like, or the Earth being not being better off.
Well,
with the demons on it.
The reason I don't do emulation, and I technically do emulation for mobile games, is I don't have the ROMs to play the games. Like, that's the problem, is like, getting a hold of the ROMs is, well, difficult, we'll say.
If you're not in emulation, why are you not doing it? Because it isn't known in Nintendo products. See, that's the thing. Like, if you play on Xbox long enough, you don't really have a reason to, like, emulate as much because you can already play your games backwards compatibly.
Oh, that's fucked. No, it ain't.
PCs are kind of in a weird, similar circumstance.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying here. Let me try to elaborate a little better. I don't own the ROM, so I can't emulate the games. Because otherwise that would be pirating. I don't think you quite... Like, so that's the thing. Emulation is actually legal. What's illegal is selling or distributing ROMs. Platos Argosax is actually Munis' grandfather. I mean, if you take Argosax's name to be like the primordial fucking Shlemo Bobby, I mean, he's literally everyone's grandfather. Someone tells you the human world is Earth. What's the first counter argument that comes to your mind? That tells you the human world is Earth? That's always called in reference to the human world.
The sun, perhaps. Literally stars. Any backdrop of a night sky. Every time the human world is talked about, it's used in reference to the demon world. It's literally confirmed that it's part of the original universe that was split in two.
Argo, why am I having feelings for a human? Nope, I don't conquer the human world. PTSD by thought of being a simp.
Do not forget it.
Man, we both suck.
Oh god, I'm about to pass out.
Alright, you have a nice night, Wingler.
Creatures of darkness grant power to their host. How original. Decisions have consequences.
Yo, why I have feelings for the human? Nope, I'm conquering the demon or human world by PTSD by the thought of being a simp. That's unfortunate. Look, Argosax was like, I'm just gonna go contest Mundus. Mundus is like, well, I'm gonna beat your ass. 5 seconds into the conflict, they're like, okay, so we both want to conquer the demon world, but if we keep fighting, we're gonna blow it up. So why don't we just don't do this? Also, Mundus would probably just tell him, like, by the way, I rule over all dark powers in the demon world. Even ones I didn't create, so I technically have almost as many powers as you do.
And Argosax is like, that's great, bro, because I have your powers too.
And it's just like, dude, but we're just gonna keep doing this forever. Also, I have the best demons, so fuck you. Also, I have Sparta.
I
so fuck
am
you.
those demons!
Well, what's your right hand man? Oh, is it Balrog, that guy with the flaming gauntlets? That's kind of cool.
I don't want to hear from the guy whose general is a fucking spider. It's just gonna be a roast session between who has the worst generals.
No, it literally just evolves into an argument. They're just arguing with each other. They're not even fighting anymore. They're just like, at least I've got air power. Griffin just comes flying by.
At least I'm not afraid to show what I really look like, Mr. I need to wear 200,000 pounds of stone makeup.
It's like, dude, you're literally it's a giant fucking blob. Who would want to look at you? I'm a literal god.
A literal god. I've seen what you look like. I am you under there. Argo, I don't have simps. That's the reason Argosax lost, actually. He didn't simp hard enough. If he would have just simped a little harder, he would have won.
Why do lesser demons try to fight Dante and friends? Are they stupid or something? Most lesser demons don't possess intellect. They don't have any cognitive reasoning. When they see Dante, they attack him on instinct because it's all they know. Literally all they know is how to fight. They don't actually have the ability. Most of them don't have the ability to like reason rationalize. The ones that are intelligent are just loyal to other demons.
Nice, someone come.
Or just overconfident, arrogant, and some of them are stupid.
Bro, you literally hired a chicken as a general. Bro, I don't want to hear this. One of your generals is a fucking monkey. Hey, that monkey can use his arm as a weapon. What can your general do besides fucking bitch and moan?
It's just like half of your generals aren't even generals. They're just gods that got transformed into demons. You have fake demons working for you.
Listen. It's called outsourcing, okay?
Dude, it's literally just Frieza and Cell arguing with each other. That's all it is.
Listen.
At least everything that I am isn't a copy of someone else.
You wish you were me! And monkey, huh? I was kind of thinking to myself that I would not be surprised if it was confirmed in the DMC2 guidebook that some Wukong was meant to be the orangutan. Just a really watered down version, but I would not have been surprised.
That is an unfortunate fate for Sun Wukong, because he fell down pretty hard.
Say, he lost his staff, but in exchange, he got the ability to use his arm as a weapon. I think it's a pretty solid upgrade.
Dude, I still haven't been able to see footage of him beating people with his arm.
Oh! Well, by all means, just watch my, what playthrough of DMC2 was it where it happened? I think it was my DMC2.
Did you even get him though?
Yeah, I got it in my fucking playthroughs. I'm trying to remember which one though, because I played the game 3 times on stream, like 3 playthroughs of the same campaign. Does anyone remember what fucking difficulty it was on where I got the fucking, the arm to go off? Bro, the economy these days. I might have unlimited power, but I'm not allowed to print money. Mundus, you can't hit me where I live like that, bro. That's not fair.
It's like, dude, I literally own all the demons in the demon world. I have the workforce. You can fuck off right now.
Good shit.
I am the laborer.
Good. I might throw Sway in my rotation. Actually, he's pretty solid. Oh well, this game's a little better.
And now you're trying to divide our company in two.
Dracula, how you been, my guy? I don't see you on Discord all that often.
I'll have to jump down to the human world for some underpaid labor.
All right, so Mangler, just go watch my DMD Quest for the Ultimate Threesome, and you'll see his arm off.
Lovely. Oh wait, I still haven't eaten dinner.
Bro, isn't it like 2 a.m. where you're at?
Wait, no, that's not true. I did have a sandwich. Oh, fuck!
What?
I forgot my food!
Where?
Oh my god, he's having Alzheimer's.
He's got all the problems. I got one
I paid for that food, too.
I got scared.
If I print money, I'm going to create a place. Can we just literally have like a a 10-episode series of like Argosax sitting in this dimension thinking about all the things he can do and then just running into problems when he thinks that he can do something. It's like, yeah, I could print money, but wait, I'll create inflation.
No. And it's not even like it's not even like he's doing it by himself, figures it out. No, he goes to Mundus and Mundus is like, since Mundus is in charge, yeah, no, that does this. Fuck you, I'm dethroning you. Well, then you have to do this. Damn it!
Like, I would battle you, but I'm too busy battling myself.
I was thinking about doing some skits, but I don't think I would actually be able to like be funny. So I've kept them on the back burner. Because see, I'm not a certain type of color that gets to succeed on YouTube with skits.
Bro.
What?
What?
What, Neo?
It's not my fault. It's not my fault that black people are funny.
Yes, it
That
is!
is a true statement.
Oh, so that's good, Drake. That things are going well for you. All I'm saying is that I've only seen like a handful, if only one white dude actually succeed as a comedian on YouTube. That's all I'm going to say. And even then, succeed is a bit of a strong word. They don't get as popular as K-Lab City, Griffey, and fucking all the, the squad over there. RCD World, yeah, no. But, I mean, I'm going to be honest. His best shit for me, at least, is the NBA locker rooms.
No, my favorite one for him is the one with the off-brand drinks.
Oh, that one's amazing. Oh, we got some Dr. Thunder. It's got a real nice kick. I don't care what kick he's got.
I think the one that got me was when they mentioned Quinch, because I'm like, what the fuck is Quinch? And I look up its gate. Bro, what?
Wait, is Quinch real?
Yeah, no, it's real. It's a real. Look up Quinch whenever you have time. It's a real drink. It's supposed to be a Gatorade knockoff.
Would you actually
I've never seen it in stores or anything, and I've seen some of these like off-brand stuff. I've heard of Dr. Thunder.
I've never seen Dr. Thunder.
That just sounds like Powerade.
I've never seen Dr. Thunder. I kind of want to see Dr. Thunder now. Zim, you're not white, you're Mexican. That is true. But the point still stands.
But not under this lighting.
I like how you also talk shit about Mellow Yellow. Like, I don't know, like it's kind of funny too because like it's kind of on the border between being off-brand but also its own thing. It's kind of established itself, but not really though.
Yeah, it's established itself the same way the fucking discount Pop-Tarts established themselves because of the cheap Pop-Tarts. I think they're called, I forgot what they're called. Griffey fucking showed them. Argo sucks to Mundus. At least some of my generals are unloyal hoes like you, like that big simple. Argo sucks to you, like, listen, Mundus, you can talk all this shit, but none of my generals sealed us away for 2,000 years. That's all I'm saying. And Mundus is just like, let me get back to you on that one.
Well, I guess having an infinite number of an infinite amount of workers could handle the inflation. Mundus, bro, with that, who's gonna be the party of your arm? Who's gonna be a part of your army?
Argo sucks. I am the workforce. Mini Pop-Tarts?
I can just clone myself. It was like, yeah, but you wouldn't really have friends if you're just cloning yourself.
You don't have friends either. All you have are slaves.
At least they're loyal to me. They're willing to die for me. And I don't even give them free will.
One of your slaves literally betrayed you for some demon, for some puss. Or not some puss this time, some dick. Who are you lying to?
We're working through it. Wait. You don't get to talk about betrayals. Your fucking second in command decided to come after you. And what was his power? His power consists of, like, punching things and his fists get hotter.
Motherfucker came after me after I was dead,
I was being contested by the best swordsman in the entirety of the Demon War.
He's not even the best swordsman alive!
Technically he is.
Dante would like to disagree. My servants love me. Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
Your best warrior literally died to a simp. That would be the hardest one. He died to a simp, came back, and then died to the simp's son.
Bro, you died to the simp first! You didn't even come back for 2,000 years! At least Bulver came back sooner!
I actually did, and then I killed his wife.
You actually didn't come back! You were stuck in that chair!
It was a good chair.
A good chair? You stole it from a bunch of corpses in the room of
I'm
the
sorry,
fallen ones!
didn't you get sealed away by, like, a bunch of old ladies? Like an army of old ladies?
Listen. At least it took more than one thing to
Oh
seal
wait,
me.
that's right. That's right. I fought the simp at full power. You fought him when he sealed away most of his abilities.
Bro, you
And-
didn't even fight the simp at full power. He slapped you once and killed your entire army in one swing.
I remember it differently.
Of course you remember it differently, but I have all the powers, so I can tell you that's not how it went.
Argus Extremundus, emotional damage. Dude, I refuse to believe with all the information between them that they simply just started fighting. They probably just started insulting each other.
They actually just spent, never fought. They just literally spent the entire time roasting each other.
Argus Extremundus is like, alright, I better do something productive. Time to go take over the human world.
Alright, fine. Just come back when you lose so I can roast you some more. And then Argus X is there like, where is he at? I know he lost. I can feel it. Where is he?
Wait, did he get sealed?
That
Holy
fucking
shit.
loser!
That means I win!
That means I win by default. Good job, Samaj. We beat his ass like a drum. Lord Dracula, my
Like,
servants are
alright, now what
monkeys.
to
Everyone loves
do?
monkeys.
Well, exactly what I was doing before, but for 1700 years.
When he actually didn't try to kill Dante at all. He was trying to roast him, and when Dante didn't play along, that's when it was too late.
They're like, hey man, I just came here to play a joke. Oh, you want to fight? Oh, damn it. Well, that's less fun. I was gonna congratulate you on killing Mundus, but you just seem like kind of an asshole.
You know, not kind of feel bad for Mundus. I'm gonna be real with you. Dies and goes to the other side. See Sparta. Sparta, what the fuck?
I think that would unironically be funny if like Dante told him, yeah, I killed Mundus. Argus would be like, oh, that's interesting.
Hey, thanks for that,
Oh,
man.
I don't have a problem with you.
All right, but
It's
I got
like, yeah,
a problem with you. Oh.
I also hate my dad. Like, yeah, no, I hate your dad too.
Bro, we're gonna be best friends here.
Yeah, but I have to kill you. See, that part I didn't agree.
See, that's the part I just don't understand. Why you gotta be like that, though?
All I want to do is merge both your world and my world, so I can get back to the real reality.
My guy, just break them apart afterwards. It's not like you don't have the power. Just let me have this so I can tell Mundus I'm better than him. Dies and goes to the other side. You know, Mundus, I merged both worlds together. No, you didn't. He stopped you. The fucking eclipse.
Dude, they both end up in Nirvana, and they're just arguing for eternity.
Sparta's like, you know, I beat both of you. Shut the fuck up, Sparta. Your son hates you.
Your son and your entire family hates you.
How does it feel
Your
being
wife
the
won't
worst
even talk
father
to you.
ever?
Your wife will talk to me, and I literally killed her.
She talks to me to complain about you.
Well, oh yeah, Sparta, how's that son of yours going? What's his name? Virgil? Oh yeah. Let's open up that can of worms.
Alright, let's talk about the 2 cases of daddy issues you built.
Let's talk about the fact that he basically died, became my slave, then slowly died again. Well, actually died again, then didn't for 16 years, then split his soul in half, and then killed himself, and then came back just to fight his brother in a battle to the death. Must be some really good parenting over there. Was this what you betrayed me for? 40 years of nonsense?
Argus X was like, the best thing you did as a parent was die.
Damn.
Abe was just there dying in the background.
So they after they spend all this time arguing and Sparta comes to break them up, they just realize that
They hate
their
Sparta
collective
more.
issues are all Sparta's fault. So they just stop arguing with each other at that point on, and they just roast Sparta.
They're like, I can kick both your asses if I wanted to. Go ahead, we're already dead. What are you gonna do? Kill us again? Argus X just be like, I mean, I'm immortal. You're not. And let's talk about you. Let's talk about you dying again. How'd you die again? Of old age, bitch. We lived for over 2,000 years. You pussy. You're the biggest letdown since non-sliced bread.
And then occasionally Abigail tries to get a word in and everyone tells him to shut the fuck up.
Everyone just roasts Abigail. Like, who the fuck ain't permission to speak? I know I did it. I know he did it.
I want to confirm whether or not Pluto's alive so I can just say that he goes over there to put Abigail in the timeout spot.
Pluto, get this guy over here. At least you did something. Bro, we all bailed Grievous wounds and he's still out healing us.
Ooh. Now the real question is, does Void Mundus go to the same afterlife? Because that's gotta be fucking weird. They're just like sitting there arguing and then like, it's like, wait, did a dark room just spawn into this afterlife room?
I don't know, but it smells like bitch.
Oh, I'm just you, but better.
Oh wait, is that the guy who lost to Dante without even him DTing? Get the fuck out of here!
It's like, yeah, no, I fought Dante, and he had to use all of Sparta's power to beat me. It's like, yeah, I fought Dante, and I was able to clash with him, and he had a DT burst, and then he beat me, but I at least clashed with him. Like, yeah, I fought him, and he had to do that giant Majin form. Like, yo, what'd you do? I died to a couple bullets and a stinger.
Why the fuck is he here? Go stay in the corner with the minor demons where you belong! This is for real, Demon Kings, and maybe Pluto?
Dude, even Alistair Trish goes up and is like, yeah, even I did better than you. Dante couldn't even hit me for the first 5 minutes.
This is your creation! This is what you... Where's Nightmare at? Nightmare, take his spot!
And Modus is just like, wait a minute, your Trish? Like, yeah, I should have... Why isn't my Trish better than yours?
It's
like, she's not dead, I can't get her to square up. Hang on, let me fix that.
Argo Sax to Pluto if you talk shit. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You got dethroned by Mundus, you're nothing but old news. Bro, did Mundus even eat the fruit before he dethroned you?
Like, bro, I didn't even need to eat the fruit in my timeline. I created everything.
Shut the fuck up, you died to Nandi! Why are you still speaking? Why are you still here? Who will let him in?
And then Void Moose is like, alright, fine. But how many of you had defeated a Sparta?
I defeated Virgil,
0.
so that counts?
That's right. And then he doesn't mention to them the fact that Sparta was poisoned, so they don't know, so he's just...
Until Argo Sax is like, I have all your memories! What are you lying to me
like,
for?
Yeah, no, I killed him in full combat. And Argo Sax is like, no, he's lying, don't let...
Mundus asked the Beast Heads, they can confirm!
They can corroborate, they were a witness. He's like, no, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Of course I know what he's talking about. I am you. Oh.
Holy fuck, this game can do. Pluto's simply there because he was there first. Pluto's just there vibing in the background, hoping no one turns around to roast him for losing the DMC3 Dante.
Pluto's just like, why are you even here? He's like, are you even dead? No, I actually escaped the events of Dante attempting to kill me.
So why the fuck are you here then? I got kind of lonely.
Bulwark versus base Arius?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. That's probably... I would probably say, given feats, base Arius.
Bulwark is Odin? Damn right he is. Well, hang on. This actually depends. How many wolves does Bulwark get? How many wolves?
Does he get the wolves that had to fight in the secret mission?
Does he get 4 to 6 wolves? Because if he does, Arius doesn't stand a chance.
You mean based Arius? Yeah, I'm sorry. Bulwark versus based Arius, not base Arius. There's a difference, obviously. Wait, so what happens if the Demon Kings are chilling in the Demon World and all their, like, servants show up? So do we just get a conversation where, like, do we just have a separate, like, sitcom room where, like, Arkham, Agnes, Chen, and Arius are just talking it out, like, comparing, and then Agnes is over here just, like, stuttering away, like, everything you did was just a fraction of what I was capable of.
How about you learn how to talk? How about you use some of that demonic power to fix that stutter?
Argo Sax, like, I built everything that you are, Agnes. You worked in my company.
Argo
Ben, you literally
says,
did business dealings with me forever. Everything that you have, all the capital that you belong to, was given to you by someone else. You didn't work for any of it.
At
And
least
even
my-
then, all your...
go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least my voice doesn't crack when I'm about to succeed.
My voice is beautiful, and you know it.
Listen, prepubescent teenager, I'm busy building shit.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Freaking Garrett at Tools of Asgard. Well, I don't know if they're Tools of Asgard, but I know they do kill Odin in the original mythology.
I was looking for Arius' voice cracked.
Oh my goodness, they literally just built items to heal! Keep fighting them, we'll win eventually! Wow.
Dude, that's actually a drink. What the hell?
Pluto, you're roasting me, but I already deal with Argosax. You need a fruit and a stinger. Argosax just chilling in the deer world minding his own business. And then out of nowhere, Pluto's like, not anymore. Yeah, now you're splitting the two. What do you mean I'm splitting the two?
It's like, oh, well, hang on a minute, Pluto. I think I see something wrong with the equation. What do you mean? Well, last time I checked, perfection divided by 2 is still perfection.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, I was siphoned by Arius, that bitch right over there, so I would have beat Dante at full strength, and you cannot deny that.
Who's the strongest DMC2 boss aside from Arvark, Bulwark, and Arius? Furiotaurus, the Flaming Minotaur.
Is what you would say if you were lame, but the answer, of course, is the infested chopper. No, joking aside, it probably is the bull. If not, it's the tower. Or my bad, the city.
Why the fucking tower?
Because it's cool.
Okay.
I'm glad you understand.
Let's say Furiotaurus is the only statement that we could use. Aside from that, maybe like... After that, we can only really use hacks, because the rest of them we don't have statements for where they like land, and the best one after that would be like Trismagi.
Oh yeah, I can just imagine Argosax looking at Trismagi like, bro, you could have held them off for like 2 more minutes. Not even like 2 more minutes. You literally came back for us.
About to break the seal.
You came back for round 2 against Lucia. Why didn't you just stay dead? At least I wouldn't have to blame you.
I just needed 5 more minutes, asshole.
Bulwark, you too! I saw that fight! I saw you throw that fight!
Dude, you ran away and then came back just to die. It's like Sparta all over again. Stop losing to Sims.
Bro, he doesn't even make money! At least Sparta got laid!
You were literally losing to a bankrupt man that gets turned down by everyone.
Could you please stop embarrassing me out there? I vouched for you like 1 time!
He's just like, you realize you're fighting a broken mess of a man. He's convinced he's killed his entire family. He has nothing left.
How did you lose? Well, Argosax, you lost too. I didn't lose to that bitch. I lost to Majin Form. Let's get that one straight.
I went out like a champ. You literally had to rage quit the fight to beat me.
And what about you, Formentarist? Don't think I forgot about you because I didn't make you. It's just they're like, I don't know what to say. I'm very ashamed of myself. My actions do not speak well of my personality. Just completely well
Do you have a pet? I don't think so. Are you a Chad Spear user of the Abyss? No. I keep forgetting that Pluto has a dragon. That's just the most random fact in DMC.
Hey, Pluto, I like your pets, bro, but it's literally inside a Mundus. He ate your fucking dragon twice. What the fuck are you doing? Pluto, it's still your dragon's still alive in there, bro. Go save him. Oh wait, you can't.
That's so rough.
Bro, listen. I might have flexed on Mundus by turning all of his generals into my literal limbs, but he literally turned your fucking dragon into a pussy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, all I'm saying is that where are you squaring up at?
Okay, there needs to be an episode for not just the demon kings talking to each other and the various like other antagonists. There needs to be one for each of the generals talking to the respective faction leader. Like Urizen's chilling in the afterlife, talking to all of like the bosses, and even Goliath's there, even though he's not a part of it. He's like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, that's because you're my servant. Like, no. You misunderstand. I specifically came to the Clifoth to kill you and take that shit. Like, let me repeat myself. You're my servant. I have your powers. Like, that's not how that works.
Argo Sax and fucking Argo Sax just over there looking at fucking Dante using Burial, like, Burial, you bitch. Come fight me. Bring it on!
Like in Malthus, you were supposed to destroy the swords of Sparta, and you failed. Also, your arsenal sucks. But I'm sure you get that a lot.
Literally every demon in the demon world. How are you the strongest mage? You were the shittiest fighter I've ever seen, and I've seen some pretty shitty fighters.
Hey guys, it's two-way Malthus with her stupid teleports. Tee.
Listen,
Probably just bullied in school.
listen, don't make me get the weakest Cerberus to beat you, Malfish. Shut the fuck up and stay in the corner. Why do you even get a conversation? Who even let you in here?
Now where's my Cerberus? That's a good boy.
For real.
Wait, you lost to Dante? Fuck you.
It's like, no, hang on. I might have lost to Dante, but I lost after Malfish. Alright, you can stay. Chad, yours.
Meanwhile, Medea, well, at least I'm not part of this clown convention. I was gonna say, whatever POC demon, like all the POC demons are just getting it from Pluto. See, so canonically, the way that the conversations happen is they show up in the afterlife, they get lectured by their faction leaders, and then after that happens, all the faction leaders convene in one room, and then they all roast Sparta afterwards.
Oh, Moon, this is like, Sparta, I don't want to play this card. I'm kidding, I do. But how does it feel knowing you're a worse father than me? My sons wanted to take over the family business. Yours didn't.
Modus is just like, hey, guess what? All of my children wanted to do the things that I wanted. They all wanted to strive for the same things I wanted in life. Your child wants nothing to do with you.
And that's not just one, that's both of them. The other one just wants your power so he can replace you. Chad, Jason, the demons, you all troll facing Dante in your first battle. I beat the shit out of Dante in our first fight. We are not the same. All the demon keys just look over to yours and like, shut the fuck up. You don't even have a name. You're
so
less than trash. Go on.
I had a hand in creation. You can sense the magic on. Bring it on. I'm sealing all of you again.
All the demon kings are like, go ahead. We know your sons will clean up your mess for you anyways. Listen. This ends the same way. You seal us, and then they have to clean up your shit. So Sparta, you managed to create everything, so how about you create the idea of being a good father?
How about you actually finish the job so you don't have to be remembered as both a simp and a coward? How
about you tell your sons how their swords actually work so they don't fucking lose their mother on the first night I decide to attack them? You know, it took Dante 30 years to figure out how rebellion worked, Sparta. That's kind of a dick move, even by my standards.
And Virgil over there, wow, man. I mean, that guy, you never could have told him the sheer amount of abilities that were contained within his sword, or the fact that it seems to produce different powers and abilities based on who the fuck is holding it. Wow, that's a pretty big omission of information. Shit.
Why didn't
I'm always open and honest with my generals whenever I feel like they need to know any information at all, which is never. Because right?
Argo Sex and Windows are just like, see, we told them everything they needed to know. They just didn't need to know anything. And you all had names as well when you fought him.
Almost choked.
It's like, yeah, we had names as well, but I want to hear this from the guy blood doping.
Also, what was? Let's remember again. Like, what were the powers of like your sword? Like you literally named a sword after yourself.
Kind of arrogant, if you ask me.
Like, aren't you the demon emperor? Like, yeah, but I ate the Clifoth, which views everything in our world as an illusion. That way, we're in the real reality right now. What, you got, like, even before you got, like, the humanity that made you, like, hot shit, you were like, yeah, I'm just gonna name the sword after myself, totally not self-indulgent or anything.
Argosax
And then I'm
like,
gonna betray everything I know and love
listen,
for a woman.
for a woman, and she's not, and real talk, she's not even that good looking. What were you seeing in her? Argosax
Like, dude, did you see that CGI? Hey, Argosax, did you see that CGI? It wasn't even like...
How does it
It was
feel
breaking the
knowing?
fourth wall.
How does it feel knowing you were such a bad father? Your son had a slight Oedipus complex. I'll let you decide which son I'm talking about.
And you know what's great? He doesn't even know about his grandson. Like, my grandson, I'm like, yeah, and he has some ancestral problems.
He literally fucked his sister, Sparta. What is wrong with your bloodline? You know what? I should have wiped you out of existence, saved recreation some trouble. Yours is just there like, listen, I'm better than all of you. Lance Armstrong called. He wants his chair back.
Oh.
Virgil, I wish I could save my mom. Power Skillers. Bro, you're immeasurable. Just run back in time.
Technically, he wishes that his mother could have saved him.
Yo, what are we talking about? We just made a silly little DMC sitcom.
This basically a scenario where after all of the demon kings, the various enemies that get killed by the Spartas, go to like the afterlife in DMC, and we don't mean like the demon world. We mean like beyond that. Like once they die and they have like they're completely wiped out of existence, that they just appear in the true reality in like Nirvana or whatever. And they're just chilling in there in like a lobby, and they meet each other, and they just start roasting each other because they're salty about the fact that they died, and they literally are stuck there for all eternity. So all they do is like whine and bitch to each other.
The name of the sitcom would be Only at Argosax's, because they're all at Argosax's house, and he could kick them out if he wanted to.
Like, bro, this ain't your house. You didn't control anything in life. Like, actually, correction. I actually was the only one among all of us that managed to control most of the demon world, so technically I do pay the rent.
Not
so
only
get the
that,
fuck out.
but this primordial chaos is my house. I came here first. Then that asshole over there split me in two. Fuck you,
and then
Pluto!
Void Modus is just sitting there like, actually, I controlled the demon world.
The only people who get to speak are those who manage to touch Dante. You're even
like,
among the generals.
Who keeps inviting him back in here? How do you keep getting back in this room?
You're a giant black void who keeps missing you.
How did you lose? You were literally everywhere and nowhere in the room.
Tattoo Betso, can I come in? All Demon Kings when Abigail becomes useful. Abigail, we gotta talk about this too, bro. You got sealed away by a human. You weren't even sealed by Sparta. What the fuck happened?
You got sealed by alchemy. What was that about? Nobody knew about alchemy. That doesn't change the fact that it's like Abigail's like, hey, wait a minute, Mundus, didn't most of your spells and your technology get like nullified by alchemy? Isn't that kind of funny? Like, didn't you seal off the mirror world and it got stopped by some fucking egg? Like,
I hear you, but I got sealed by Sparta. Who'd you get sealed by? Guy wasn't even on panel for a fucking second.
We never even saw his face.
Is there a diamond rank in Master Duel now? It's good now I can play more casual. Wow. Listen, I'm not here to say I'm a better Demon King than all of you. I'm just saying that I did most of your guys' shit first, except for Argosax over there apparently, because apparently he's just weird. He just got
reality,
power.
Mundus would be trying to defend Sparta till Mundus asked, why did you betray me? I think Mundus, in all seriousness, like, Mundus might try to defend Sparta a little bit, but then he would ask him, like, why did you betray me?
Mundus would only defend Sparta when it came to Sparta's skills and power. Anything else, he would completely roast Sparta.
He would literally be like, you asshole, you're the reason my life's a misery.
If they're like, Sparta, your sword skills are trash, Mundus is gonna be like, no, that's not true, Sparta. Your sword skills are great. Now, if only you get that to your son before I beat his ass.
He's like, didn't you fight my son when he was like on the verge of being beaten within an inch of his life?
Yes, I did your parenting for you.
Like, actually, I fought him at full strength. He's like, Argosax, is that true? No.
So it's like, Argosax, can you confirm this? No. It's like, no, hang on.
Like, even Pluto's just in the background shaking his head. Even Chen's back there holding the beast heads in his hand. Like, yeah, I wasn't even like paying attention that time, but I can confirm that's bullshit.
Argosax turned to Chen like, what the fuck did you get in here? How did you get in here?
I think Arius would try to claim himself as king of Nirvana. I doubt Arius even knows about Nirvana.
Arius is gonna show up and Argosax is just gonna look at him like, you shut the fuck up before I consume your soul. You siphoned my power, you asshole, I had him!
I don't support this Abigail roast. To be honest, Abigail would have more of a ground to stand on than most of the Demon Kings because he directly contested base Dante.
Abigail's only complaint would be that he got absorbed by someone who didn't know what the fuck they were doing. So Abigail gets like the business. Abigail's excuse is better than everybody else's.
You contested Dante? None of you. I'm like, didn't you get absorbed by like the weakest demon in the demon world?
Now hang on a minute. Let's not go throwing shade at who absorbed who.
It's like, oh wait, the weakest demon in the demon world? Oh, I believe that belongs to the nobodies. Aren't those little like those mindless idiots that you just tossed into the mirror world because you thought they were not good enough? Well, I'm sorry, Yahweh. Apparently you didn't get creation right the first time.
I just want to throw this out for the record, but you got absorbed by a guy named Sid. What the fuck kind of demon name is Sid? What the fuck does that even represent? At least the nobodies represent something. What does Sid represent? An upset cashier in fucking New York? Listen. Abigail, you know what? At least you did better than Void Moon did, so you know what? You get to stand up a little straighter.
But dude, we gotta talk about those powers. Like, Spikes, come on.
Bro,
gotta do better.
Could you have at least summoned them everywhere? No, summon them from the ground. Could you have been a little more original? I mean, come on, that's what Malphus does. Do you want to be compared to Malphus?
Can you at least shoot spikes out of portals, make spikes appear inside of people's bodies? Like, the most versatile spikes ever. No, I could just shoot them into the ground near your position closely.
So,
like, that's kind of trash.
We did make a sitcom, keeping up with the Demon Kings, or you know, always at or breakfast at Argosax.
Abigail, at least I crucified Dante.
Like,
actually, no, wait, I got nothing for that. That's pretty good.
It's like, yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Except I shot him 3 times and he was already about to die. His daddy needed to bail him out with the only level of parenting he ever did.
Even his mom needed to bail him out. His mom was technically already dead. I just gave him a mother.
Oh, is that the woman over there in the corner who keeps shaking her head at Sparta? Yeah, that's her. Well, Demon Kings arguing about the generals are just wondering why Griffin got so small. The generals are just looking at Griffin like, so, what the fuck are you?
Why are there 2 of you here?
V's actually saying outside, just listening to the conversation, because he thought maybe I was wrong, but after hearing the Demon Kings, he's like, no, I was in the right the entire time. I was in the right.
V just walks in and is just like, all right, don't worry. I'll be gentle.
I'll be gentle? What the fuck? That is not something you tell a group of people when you walk into a room with them.
No, they're just like, all right, what you got to offer? Like, don't worry, I'll be gentle.
Starts quoting William Blakey. All right, he can stay. Wait. Did you do something to Dante? I helped him become stronger, and I made Virgil stronger. All right, he can stay.
Yeah, I killed your all right, Mundus. Do you remember that pathetic Halloween ripoff Angelo that you made? Yeah, I killed it in like 5 seconds. Like, oh, I guess that's kind of cool. Sort of, not really.
I also beat the shit out of Girion.
I also beat I beat Urizen with my bare hands.
Fucking Urizen? That requires context. Argosax, that's not true. He did do that.
He did do it, technically.
I saw his soul. I saw his soul beat Urizen, guys. I saw it with my no eyes.
And the Moon is just like, is that true? Like, yeah. Yeah, in reality, Argus Axe is just like, if I can prove that someone else beat another Clifot user, I have another thing over Mundus. I just want to watch him squirm.
Look, like it cuts out, like, you know how, like, sitcoms, they're just talking to the audience? Yeah, I'm just doing this to piss off Mundus. That's the only reason. I'm also a little pissed my fucking plant, my house plant created the fucking demon world. Like, what the fuck? You just see, like, Argus Axe just fucking putting water on the fucking tree, like...
V shadow to shadow, like, what are you? I'm you, but better.
V to Sparta, hi father, fuck you. VC Ziva, Mom, is that you? Yes, come here, son, who I'm not disappointed in, unlike your father. Listen.
V's just like, alright, so we gotta talk, Sparta, about the fact that I'm the real dad here.
I had to fix your son's emotional problems, both of them, and give your grandson some confidence that his sister wasn't giving him. Who the fuck are you?
Like, I am V. I am but 2 days old.
Well, how about you sit 2 times down before I seal your ass with the rest of them?
Like, how long have you lived? Like, 2,000 years at least? I've been alive 2 days, and I've managed to fix all the PTSD, suffering, fuck-ups, and everything that you caused to your entire family.
I literally
I'd say that's a new record.
I also helped seal the demon world in record time. I don't know about you, but I think I'm better at your job than you are. Abigail, come on, guys! I have a laser blast. Abigail, that's the only reason you're still here. When Moonish realizes there's 2 nightmares. Oh fuck! Nero.
I was like, wait a minute, is that one unsealed? Everybody stop him.
Nero Rose Sparta. Sparta, who are you, lol? Virgil, bruh. Listen, Credo's just there like, this is the legendary Dark Knight Sparta. This is who I dedicated my entire life to. Why is he such a loser?
Why does everyone hate him?
Mona is Argus Axe and all them just like, you should hate him too! He got your ass killed too! Hey, speaking of which, where the fuck is Sanctus at actually? He should be here by now.
He got stuck in the lobby. His connection's not great.
Why is he the one who's... Void Monas, do you keep taking his spot?
Turns out Void Mundus is just like, he's just jumping around on people's Wi-Fi. That's how he manages to keep loading in.
It's literally like a lobby and Void Moonus keeps taking the last slot as Six is about to spawn in.
It's like a Discord call with like 8 slots, and he always takes the last one.
Moon more like the legendary Dark Simp. Listen guys. We can all agree that Sparta sucks. Even Evil agrees. It's okay.
Devil provided an example. So Sparta keeps Sanctus did want to show up, but he keeps dodging to go for bingo nights.
He's just over there playing Demon Bingo. Alright. Number 54 claims that Dante beat him. Can everyone put a bingo if Dante beats you? Dante beating you is the free space.
He's playing bingo with Arkham.
Arias is just there looking at these two from the Demon King house like, I am not in the same league as these two, right? You guys all agree I'm better than them? Come on, I actually did my shit, come on. Champ, back me up here. Credo dies a cringe. For reals. Probably the only person who probably wouldn't be able to roast anybody, besides Malphus, would probably... I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe the monkey because he can't talk.
I would say Goliath. Goliath literally showed up and just died. He's just like, man, I was going to become king of the demon world. I'm like, yeah, get in line. It's just like, you hear just, and like all the demon kings just look in his direction like, yeah, you're going to become king of the demon world. That's kind of funny.
Not with...
Maybe,
bro,
let us know when you actually get there.
Bro, your only power was indigestion.
Wait, so what is it? You eat things and then spit them out? Is that even like, can we even show that on camera?
How the fuck were you going to contest you? You wouldn't even be able to contest fucking Artemis. How are you going to contest Urizen? Leon, hey, I was right. Everyone did go to bingo. Agnes, Arias, I managed to control Argo's power, but Simp the second killed me. It's like, when the fuck is that Matier bitch getting in here so I can give her a piece of my mind after I killed her entire species?
Agnes can't roast anybody. Agnes can. He can roast everybody. He'll literally roast all the other antagonists. They'll just be like, oh, all you have is like stutters and your stupid fucking Order of the Sword religion. And he'll be like, yeah? I'm like, I discovered the basis of demonic power. I literally created artificial hellgates, something that you required several years of research and time to do. I did it on a whim in a laboratory by myself. What's that, Chin? You needed like a mobster family, a small fortune, and like ties to the Ouroboros Corporation. I made all the technology in my own department by my own hand, by myself. You literally needed paid staff who were loyal to you to do the work for you. Arius, you literally have an international corporation that's fielding like multiple like agricultural, mining, and construction assets around the world. I once again am living on a small island with a small amount of resources, and I'm outdoing both of you in one weekend what you can do in a year's worth of your life.
Arius is just like, I don't want to hear this from the guy who got handed his greatest successes by the fucking Nello Angelo armor and got handed all the devil arms necessary to create the Hellgates and literally got handed the sword Sparta to finish the savior. All your shit was incomplete.
Agnes is just like, oh yeah, that's right. Let me just give you a piece of the armor and you'll just be able to figure out how it works, right? It just automatically builds itself.
Chen,
I'm sure that's how everything.
Chen over here is like, yes, yeah, I'll figure it out. I have the beast heads. I already know what it does.
Yes. Don't you remember that we all have extraordinary levels of intellect? I'm like, yeah, that's right. I remember how you figured out how to use the beast heads again. Oh wait, didn't you use all the documents and information that was found about its existence from like 2,000 years ago? Didn't you have to go by second-hand information?
I love.
What's that? Not immediately knowing how certain powers and abilities work just by looking at them?
Listen. You're only superior to everyone here in one respect, and that's that you're a worse father than Sparta was. I don't mean to racially profile you, but you did abandon your daughter before she was even born. So we'll talk about that one.
Actually, that one's technically not true. He was around after she was born.
Oh, all right, fair enough. But you say you did it all by yourself. But let's not lie to ourselves. The reason you did is because you couldn't afford to pay anybody to help you.
And then Arkham's just like, but do you all really understand how fear works?
Shut the fuck up, Arkham! You literally succeeded and still failed!
I've never had a guy given so cleanly an L his entire... so cleanly an L in all of his endeavors, only to fuck it up every single time he's around the guy that can give him the W by just literally professing what he wants to do. Oh yes, fear this, fear that. Why don't you make it incredibly obvious that Virgil needs to stab you every 5 seconds?
You're lucky Virgil waited until the fucking mission to stab your ass. You should... If that was me, you would have been stabbed in the first time we spoke. All your information comes from a book. It's public knowledge.
Like, what's that? You have all these ancient spells that are really cool. Great. So does everyone else in this faction. All the spells you have already belong to the Order of the Sword.
Arkham.
You're years behind, buddy. You're secondhand information.
Arkham, the only reason you can talk shit is because somehow, despite beating your fucking wife to death and stabbing your daughter, you were still a better father than Sparta! Abigail, so we all agree I'm coming back, right, guys? Abigail, your only advantage is creating a portal. And that's it. If you had no other powers, no one would be any of the wiser.
Somebody mentions up the fact that, like, guys, for all the roasting we give Sparta, I'd like to point out that Dante has managed to kill a significant amount of people's dads here.
You know what? I guess we'll just chalk that up to daddy issues from Sparta once again. I think Dante's got some resentment issues. Chen?
None of you had Sparta's body.
Oh, that'd be so awkward. Sparta just looks at Chen like, what the fuck are you?
What do you mean? Like, I sort of cloned your body from a strand of DNA.
I may or may not have fused that body with myself. Wait, are you me? may not have your demonic power. Yeah.
70%, more or less.
Maybe I should have gone for a 50-50 ratio. Maybe that might have been smarter. But you know, I was
like,
a little miscalculated.
What's with your face? Why are your ears pulled up to where your mouth is? Oh yeah, I also ate the beast heads.
What the?
Sparta's just like, all right, what the fuck? What happened with humanity after I left? Why are you all so fucking idiotic?
I could have sworn I left you guys in better hands. How? You ruled one kingdom and they turned out so bad they literally tried to end the world. All right, that's fine. Listen. I'm not gonna bring up too much stuff here, but at least the other religious sectors had a book to go off of. Why did you give the Order of the Sword? A statue? Mundus avoid Mundus? Dude, why you eat my pet? Bro, my pet. Sid, I managed to take a Demon King's power without turning the stupid fat thing. Arkham? Bruh, Sid isn't even allowed inside the fucking house. Get out of here.
Then the Sparta provides the return roast by saying, look, everything that you guys are, you owe to my powers.
Argosax, excuse you. Void Mundus, excuse you. The fruit?
Like, yep.
You want to run that back, motherfucker? Not even yours or anything. The fruit just pops in. You want to run that back?
Argosax is like, yeah, your best powers come from my abilities. Debate me, bro.
Argosax over here like, bruh, your existence comes from my house. I don't want to hear this. You literally had to go back.
That house, along with the plants in it, still sit under my boot. Because last time I checked, you're weaker than me.
Last time I checked, you don't have your power anymore. We can beat the shit out of you 3 different ways to Sunday, motherfucker.
Oh, we got time. Let's breathe.
Sparta's like, alright, bring it then, Sparta. Oh shit, they figured out. Fuck, they remember I stole my power away. Alright, play cool, Sparta. Play cool. Intimidate them. Mundus, alright guys, Sparta was pretty powerful. I'm sure he stole some power. Thank you, Mundus. Just keep being stupid. Come on. No, this fucker's lying. Look at him sweat. I didn't even know demons could sweat.
Arkham, to be fair, Grambum here got moves. Yes, Sanctus is literally sitting in the corner still playing bingo. Everybody's like throwing things at him to get him up.
Hell Lords from Marvel and DC. It took entire superhero teams to stop us. What's your excuse, Mundus? Mundus just looks at them. Half you guys lost to Spider-Man with no amps. Enough said. Sparta, Mundus is literal proof that I can do shit against Argosax.
Like, I lost to a Dante that was empowered by Daddy's sword while I was nerfed.
Mundus, you had 2,000 years to wake the fuck up. Don't excuse your fucking actions on being fucking nerfed. I broke that seal in like 2 seconds when I wanted to. Get the fuck out of here. Mundus,
it honestly feels like it would just be Argosax, like, just getting angry at everybody.
It would literally be Argosax throwing out shade at everybody, and they just throw back blanket, straightforward response, and Argosax is like, and I'm still better than you. you all know that guy who like roasts everybody and gets roasted back hard, but can still just like deliberately just say the same thing back and it's still valid. SMT Lucifer to all the DMC Demon Kings, damn, y'all are ass. Oh, Demon Kings, at least our enemy isn't a giant collection of bald heads. How does it feel knowing that you were losing to a guy who lost to the power of not believing in him? His greatest enemies were atheists!
Mundus is proof that I can do shit against Argosax.
Oh, Demon Kings, listen, at least our enemies aren't based on belief systems, okay?
I literally almost fought Dante to a draw, keep coping. Chen's over here like, wait a minute, that's not fair. That needs contact.
Listen, no, and then if Lucifer keeps going further, they're like, listen, Lucifer, sit the fuck down before we call the guy in the wheelchair to come beat your ass. Hey, Steven, I need you to stand up for this one. No? Alright, go ahead then. Listen, at least our fucking god isn't just the back rooms.
Bruh.
listen. He might be stronger, but that roast back. He is equally free for roasting. Make no mistake on that one. Chen, I literally won against Dante. Dante went daddy issues mode. Chen, he didn't even DT for you. Shut the fuck up. This will have been such a funny sketch. Too bad the only people who are ever gonna see this are people who watch the live streams.
Oh yes, comedy gold.
Oh. I'm the guy in the wheelchair, turns to an old man wheelchair. Bruh, how does it feel knowing you literally got replaced by a mute simp? His girlfriend's gotta do all the talking for him. Everyone, when KDA comes to visit, Mundus, haha, we all friends, right guys? Argos like Sparta, right? Tier 0 KDA shows up. I know you guys aren't arguing, right? Because, I know you guys are being nice to each other.
I'm just like, yeah, no, we're fine.
Lucifer's like, who the hell is this? Lucifer, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Listen. Imagine, like, whatever you believe in, except this one doesn't lose power when you become an atheist. Oh, yeah, it's all good. Chen, shut up, Almundus. I literally fought a far stronger Dante who didn't DT after you drained all his power. Get the fucking line. Imagine having booby traps and still losing.
Imagine choosing to give up, like, pure whole grain strategy for research purposes. What a fucking idiot.
For reals.
I've never seen someone had such an easy W handed to them and then just giving it out because they were so curious.
Agnes over here, like, I could have done so much with what you had. Why did you get all this good shit? It comes with the money, Agnes. Maybe you should stop being a broke bitch.
And Chen's just like, yeah, well, I had the beast sets. I was Sparta's equal. Modus is just like, oh, wait, you're serious. Oh.
You weren't even fit to be Sparta's left shoe!
You thought being the beast heads would... Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Listen, buddy. I wasn't even fully revived and I couldn't touch Sparta. What the fuck makes you think that little artificial Clyfoth shit that I made, that I spit out of my left shoe, would somehow make you Sparta's equal?
Urizen's like, listen,
That's
guys,
cute.
You guys are talking a lot of shit. I just want to remind you all, before I even got the fruit, I could fight a Sparta and power Dante. I fought NDT in base, so clearly I'm the best one here.
They're just like, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear
this from a guy who's a fake demon.
You're not even a real demon, bro. How? Vay's more of a demon than you are.
Like, hey, everybody. I'm just here to pick up Griffin.
Chen summons Sparta sword. Sparta, what the fuck is that? Give me that back. What the fuck? Sparta, I'm stronger than you. Give that back before I seal you. The entire clan of Viradamir, what I keep forgetting the name of the island, is here. I'm ready to sacrifice them all again.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They'd all be there too.
Sparta's like, listen guys, it's gonna require a lot of sacrifices, but don't worry, I'm more than prepared to sacrifice you for it.
Are you ready for round 2? And Argosax is like, oh no, not the old ladies.
Oh, not these fanatics again.
These fuckers were literally throwing themselves harder than Modus' army was throwing at Sparta. Oh my god.
Urizen, that's a lot of shit for someone on name removal range. All the Demon Kings, that's a lot of shit for someone who doesn't even know what powers he has range. How does it feel knowing you need the fruit to get summoned swords back, and the worst version of it?
They're all just sitting there like, hey, what was it that you said again? You have no recollection of this tale or this place, so you didn't even know why you're fucking fighting other than power? What a loser. You're a shell of your former self. A former self that I beat to death, by the way.
Yours is like, alright, we'll try it then, Mundus! Let's try this shit! Mundus, Prime Sparta scales higher. You want to go? Because I now scale the... I don't scale this Sparta. This Sparta doesn't have power anymore, but I scale...
If I recall correctly, I could zone you to death.
Listen. By all means, fight me. I will just fly 5 meters outside of your effective range, which is only 10 meters. Everyone looks at yours, and we all know your armor carried you in the fight with Sin DT. Bro, give me back that armor. I need to fucking replant the tree. Motherfuckers keep eating my fucking fruit.
Modus is just like, yeah, just take the armor off and square up. Let's go.
Sparta, you fucking old lady as well. Sparta over here, like, I only slept with Sparta looks at Eva. Eva just got, like, the fucking chancla ready. I slept with no one else. Eva is the love of my life. I never slept with anybody else. Only Eva. Right, honey? That is the correct answer. Listen. At the end of the day...
Activates the bangle of time so that she can slap Sparta 1,000,000 times before time resumes.
Sparta just like... He doesn't go flying. He just gets a little red on his face and he's like, ow. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that really hurts. Ow, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Listen.
He's lying. He did. No, so Argos X just starts making shit up. It's just like, no, I didn't sleep with anybody. Argos, he's lying. It's like, what? No, I'm not.
Bro, I know everything. He's lying to you, Eva. Beat his ass. Argos X talking to the audience. He didn't sleep with anybody else.
No, Argos X is literally just a demon from Supernatural. He's just taunting him psychologically.
Fucking Sparta's like, Argos X, please, just tell her that I always loved her. Eva, you remember that one Valentine's Day Sparta wasn't there for you? He was actually fucking Montiero on the island.
Along with an entire clan of women.
You slept with that bitch Lucia's mother? You whore!
Yeah. I was there, by the way. I was a witness.
Argos X looking at Boy Mundus. Hey, you know, I mean to ask, was there an Argos X in your world? Nah. There's no Argos X anywhere else. It's just you. Damn, guess you can't copy perfection. Yeah! It'd be a Miami 5-0 reference, but I don't think any of you guys get that one. Jokes on you, Superpowered Evil is never confirmed. That's when Eva from the alternate universe comes in to slap Sparta.
It just gets the double whammy.
Guys,
alternate universe Trish comes in and he's just getting slapped by like 3 Avas.
Guys, you know what? We've all had some pretty big ups and downs, but if we're ever feeling really bad about ourselves, let's just remember that we didn't lose to a guy we gave power to and literally skull fucked. Mephisto, sit the fuck down. You haven't talked yet, Mephisto, but I want to make sure you don't talk. You lost to a guy on a motorcycle you gave his power to. Don't. You haven't talked yet, just don't ever talk. Argos X is essentially the Demon Kings. Argos X is making shit up on the spot just to make everyone hate each other because he just wants to see them fight because that just makes him stronger.
I just like to imagine that no matter what, like if they are existing in some reality, Sparta's probably having the worst of it.
He's all like, I'll kill you guys. No, you won't. You have no power anymore. The only reason you're still alive is so we can roast you forever.
We're not going to kill you either, because this is far more entertaining.
Argos X over here is like, why would I kill you when with my all-knowing powers, I can roast you an infinite number of ways for an infinite number of existences? My roasts are beyond your comprehension. Yeah, no, that seems like a really solid headcanon. I don't know about you guys, but that seems pretty legit to me.
Oh, God. 3M, but totally worth it.
Same Mingler, yeah. You stuck around for like an extra hour just for the sitcom. Well, so you go ahead and go. I'm going to be ending the stream right now.
Ugh.
Mephisto Mundus, this is someone you literally created yourself. I never created Sparta. Fake news. In case you guys are wondering why the reboot's not talking, he's not even allowed in the parking area. He's got a restraining order of like at least 2,000 limbos. Argos X, yeah, he fucked all those ladies, and it was an hour before he sealed me away. He literally took the time to fuck them, let them die.
Yeah, see, he sealed me away because I was going to tell you about it. He sealed me away because he thought I was going to snitch.
Listen, I've heard of pump and dumps, but this is ridiculous.
He tried to cover it up.
But it's okay, I can tell you now. Montieri backed me up. Oh, she's not dead. She's not dead yet? Really?
Damn it.
How did Sparta die after like fucking Sparta? You're busting my balls.
Ava just summons the Alistair sword. It's like, alright. You're done, Sparta.
Alistair? Wait, do we get beautiful Joe villains in here now too? Why is Alistair here? Alright, guys. I gotta let Mangler go to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed the 1 hour of, I guess, impromptu comedy sketch. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on next streamer video. But that probably won't happen until at least after Wednesday, because that's when I probably want to have my first essay rough draft done. So,